and Final Fantasy II. Let's have a chat with Joseph here. Well, looks like you managed to save my daughter. Well, I thank you. All right. That cowardly Borgin had been treating Nelly. That cowardly Borgin had been threatening Nelly to get to me. I don't like this voice for Joseph. I think we found our Christopher Walken, which means I'm gonna need a bit more whiskey. Well, you know, you gotta forgive me. If there's anything else I can do to help, all you gotta do is ask. Tell me about the Dreadnought. Well, since the Dark Knight took over, construction's been moving ahead a lot faster than before. I hear it may even be closer to finished. What about the airship? If you want to know, no, he doesn't... Do we need to do it? This guy doesn't give me anything. Key items? Do I give him a pass? Hey, I got a pass. I gotta give that to someone, right? Okay, this is it. I think I figured it out. The key item. It's a pass. What do we do with this? You love this accent? I appreciate that. Yeah. You cry, this is so good. Thank you. I guess I need to use the pass to go somewhere? Oh, thanks for saving me. Anyway, I'm gonna smoke these cigarettes. Okay, that's his daughter. You need new keywords for the Joseph I need to talk to Sid and Hilda. Okay, oh god. I gotta talk to Sid. Alright, we'll talk to Sid. God. You know what? Maybe I was too harsh on yellow paint. Bring it back, put it in every Final Fantasy. I think we need it. I don't know where to go without it. In fact, I think we need even more quest markers than before. I think the game should just play itself for me. It should just, yeah. Alright, here we are. Hilda first, then Sid? Oh, I was just there, though! I was just with her! Hilda, you fucking asshole! Imagine this without being able to turn off encounters. This would be fucking brutal, man. Oh, god, this would be horrible. FF12 was misunderstood? No, FF12 deserves more. FF12 deserves even more hate than it already gets, alright? And I will provide that hate. My father's condition has improved. Ooh woo. Fuck! Alright, we're going to Sid. Stupid Hilda. Turn on encounters? No, it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time, mate. I don't even know where I'm supposed to go. Oh, fuck. Go to Sid and get the password? Okay. FF12 plays itself and is 40 to 60 hours long. Fuck that. And the story's not even worth it. Its characters aren't even good. It's whatever. It's like a bland sandwich of a game. FF12 is like a bowl of grey, uninteresting soup that half tastes like paint, right? It's like a bowl of gruel. It's like a bowl of poorly made porridge. That's FF12. Where the fuck is Sid? Oh, I have to get on this boat. The ship's left? Where the fuck is Sid again? He's over here, right? I don't know where to go. FF12 is misunderstood to be a good game. FF12 has gotten away with murder for like 20 years until I streamed it. Then I set the record straight, alright? I corrected the record. Aha! I found you, you bastard! There we go. I'm still... Yes, I am lost. I'm lost. Okay, so Sid's here. Welcome in smoking. Sunfire! We got Sunfire! Okay, controlling Sunfire is a tricky business. You let the flames get too high, you got a runway on your hands. The engine will blow sky high. What now? What do I do now? Do I talk to Joseph now? Or do I talk to Hilda now? Now ask the king in Altair about Sunfire. Thank you, Solstan. Thank you. All right, let's go. Go. Hang on. Let's get a boat. Arr! Get on the boat and get fucked. My facial expressions are sending you. This is the face of a man who just wants to do the next story bit. Oh, I can't believe people did this with encounters on. This is torture, man. This is so bad. I do not feel bad about turning off encounters at all. I'm glad I did it. I'll do it again. Do it again. The face of a man who needs Virgil in his life soon. I know, I could be playing Devil May Cry 5, but instead I'm playing this piece of shit. Oh wait, wrong room. Hang on. Rax, I'm so sorry to hear you did this 20 years ago. Oh god. Scott sealed the gates of Kashwan Keep to protect the Sunfire in the event that they would oh, we've already given this guy. What voice can I give you? Oh, hello! Scott sealed the gates of Kashwan Keep to protect the Sunfire in the event they were defeated in battle. You'll need Goddess's bell to break the seal. The whereabouts of the bell are known only to the Kashwan royal family. Well, let's talk with Hilda then. You get encounters on the boat too? Oh, come on. I've heard Scott and Gordon mention this bell. The gates of Kashwan Keep open only to the voice of Kashwan or the ringing of that bell. The bell rests within a cavern on the snow plains. It will not be easy to retrieve. So, is it your intention to enter the snow cavern? Well, very well. If only Gordon were here, then there'd be no need for you to risk such a danger, and then I could give him a blowy joey. But he isn't, so no blowy joeys are going to happen. So you have to do it instead. There's nothing I can do but pray for your success and... Get fucked, go away. Joseph knows the snow plains like the back of his hand. You should seek his counsel. Now get fucked, go away. I'm done. Alright, no blowy joeys today, right? I've got to talk to Joseph first. It's sad. Alright, let's get out of here. I do see people asking me which FF should they play first. Type in Sebbywebz. Which Final Fantasy should I play first? Alright, and then you'll get the answer there. I'm not going to answer it on stream anymore, because I already have a short with 5 million views. Somehow, that answers that question. Alright? You should look at that first. Let's get out of here. Does this version have a mini game in the snow plains? I hope so. Okay, we're going here. God, imagine this game with encounters. God, pure torture. Torture. Alright, let's go in. Advertising my YouTube channel. To be fair, if you're on my stream, a lot of people found me through my YouTube channel, so that's whatever. Well, you know... Oh yeah, we done this. The only way to reach the snow cavern, that's on my snowcraft. I keep the snowcraft hidden in the mine. There's a blue stone. I don't like this voice. I'm changing it up to... Alright. You need whiskey for this one. I'm gonna do a bad Irish. Hey there, you fucking minge! Oi, there's a blue stone on the first floor that marks the spot. You look behind that stone, and on the right. Second room's there, and the snowcraft is inside. I'm sorry I couldn't help you find the mithril. I was gonna make up for that by pitching in now. So what are we waiting for? Let's fucking go. Oh, Joseph joined the party. All right. That whiskey is helping you. I can't do an Irish or a Scottish accent. No, I can do a Scottish accent without whiskey. Irish, you need alcohol. You cannot talk in an Irish accent without being drunk. All right, let's get out of here. What's he got? That's a great profile pic, mate. He looks so pissed off. And he's barehand. He's a bare-knuckled boxer. Just like his pa. Let's give him some equipment. Let's get him some equipment. Let's give him some armor. There we go. Let's make this man a chungus. Aww. There you go. That's good enough. Oh, we can sell some of this, can't we? We can sell. Yeah, we got a lot of shit we can sell. Hello. Oh, hang on. Billy's just... There's a pillow on my lap that I'm resting my control on. Billy's just climbing onto it. I'm going to be resting my controller on Billy while I play. You can't see him right now. I'll lift him up when he's sort of curled up and snoozing. Garlic? Hey, what is this? FF16? Leather armor? Let's get rid of that. Leather cap, get rid of that. Bronze armor? Trash. So, Alright. Let's get the fuck out of here. The Welsh have discovered new vowels? Have never discovered vowels. Yeah, Welsh is interesting. Some very, very, very long words in Welsh. I mean, you've probably already seen it now, but there was that viral clip like 10 years ago where the guy fully pronounces some Welsh town name and it's like the longest name you've ever heard. Welsh accent's one of you. A Welsh accent is cool. Wales gets overshadowed by like Ireland, England, Scotland, but there's, you know, it's a pretty cool part of the world too. Do I think the swearing in FF16 was from Witcher 3? Gave you big Witcher vibes? Yeah. I think they just, they looked at Game of... As you know, modern Square doesn't set trends, it only chases them. They saw that Game of Thrones was popular. At the height of Game of Thrones' popularity, I think they started making FF16. Then Game of Thrones went downhill for 4 seasons straight, and it ended so badly that no one even wanted to know it existed anymore. People forget that Game of Thrones exists, like on purpose, because it's just too annoying to think about. And then FF16 comes out, a game that reminds us of the show that no one wanted to remember. So, I don't know. It's, not a great idea. I think Yoshi P got his devs to watch Game of Thrones while they were making FF16, but it was just it was a mistake. It was just a mistake. What is it? Welsh long town name? Yeah, this is viral. 75 million views. Look at the name of this place.
Now today we had a big contrast in temperature across the UK, just 12 degrees over coastal parts of eastern England with cloudy skies, but in the sunshine in northwest Wales at RAF Mona, just up the road from Llanfair Pwllgwyn, Gellgorgeric Windrobwll, Llantysilio Gogogorch, the temperature got to 21 Celsius, that's 70 in Fahrenheit.
This is a very...
Just up the road from Llanfair Pwllgwyn, Gellgorgeric Windrobwll, Llantysilio Gogogorch, the temperature...
How do you say that?
Just up the road from Llanfair Pwllgwyn, Gellgorgeric Windrobwll, Llantysilio Gogogorch.
That's insane. I can't believe that is real. That's incredible. That's amazing. I'm glad it exists, because how did this happen? It's like a Lord of the Rings name or something. What is that? That is an indigenous British language right there. It's fascinating to listen to, isn't it? I like listening to Gaelic because it's weird. Usually when you hear a foreign language, Welsh is not, I mean, there's many different indigenous British languages, but when you listen to Gaelic, or you listen to any of them really, they're in the accent. They're in like British accents, which is weird. You hear French, you hear it in a French accent. Spanish, Spanish accent. Chinese, Chinese accent. You don't often hear foreign accents that are in an English. Sorry, you don't often hear foreign languages that are in an English accent. That's what's kind of so bizarre about listening to it. So, fuck, trying to get parcels delivered there? It would sound bizarre. Yeah, Scottish is a language. Irish is a language. So, I don't know the names of, I may be getting them wrong, and I don't mean any disrespect by that. I personally just think it's really fucking cool. I think it's sick. So, who invented that name? Someone with a lot of time on their hands. So, your grandfather could speak Irish Gaelic? That's so sick. It's such a sick sounding language. You would run out of space to you just run out of space to write the name of that place on your parcel. So, all right, here's the goddamn snowmobile. Tonsuli. See, I can't even read that. All right, I'm gonna need Irish before I do this guy's line. Joseph turns a small rock jutting out of the wall and a passage appears. Oi, the snowcraft is in here. You fucking minge. Win-win. These are fun. They're good. You found a snowcraft in a treasure chest. Sure you did, mate. All right. Do I speak any languages? No. I speak a few different kinds of English. Or as Dave Chappelle says, you know, he can speak street and job interview. No, I can't speak straight. I mean, God, I'm not tough, but there are different ways of speaking English. You know, there's like debate English, there's build site English, hanging out with the boys English. It's just, yeah, just how it is. So where do I want to go next? Deadly Mouse, how are ya? Now I need to go into the snow, right? We can't go into the snow without a snowcraft, I'm assuming. Aha! Behold! Alright, I'm gonna save here, and I'm gonna turn my encounters back on. So we can see what this area is actually like. See what these enemies look like. Oh, I've been playing, yeah. I've been playing it. Street and job interview. Oh, Dave Chappelle, he nailed it. Oh, chat, have a look at this. Oh, who's having a little sleepy snooze? You alright there, mate? Alright, I'm gonna put you down now, alright? There we go. That's what I'm resting my controller on right now. Also, Keoth, thank you for the tier 3 subscription. You fucking legend. You alright. Thank you. Thank you so much. Also, cheers. I raise a glass of whiskey to that tier 3. Massive. Sleeping like an angel. I know. Oh, I can love him. I need to hear the Welsh alphabet when it's spoken. I haven't. As I say, I just know that one town. That's the name that's way too long. He's playing the game for me. He is. Whee! Snowman! I'm sure you'd like a bit of fire. I might be overpowered, but it's alright. It's alright. Imagine playing Gears of War and your controller's vibrating like crazy. He'll be fine, mate. Cheers to Billy. Alright, hit me. How strong are you? I think I'm too strong. Yeah. The music is pretty grand for a game this old. Oh yeah, no, it's Final Fantasy's always had good music. Your biggest weakness was that you care too much, and you lolled after in an interview. Didn't go over well. Oh, did you leave the room and then have a big laugh or something, and they thought you were laughing at you or some shit like that? Oh, God, oh, no. Alright, let's keep going. Gears of War mentioned. Is Gears of War still an Xbox exclusive, or can I play it on PC? Because I've never actually played it, guys. I know of them, just haven't played it. Could be a cool set of streams, mate. If you want to get a bit of testosterone in you. How old is King Billy? About over 3 years old at this point. The new one's on PC. Gears of War 1 is on PC. It's the first 3 that are worth playing, right? Or is it the first 2? It's not exclusive anymore. So why is Gears of War allowed to be on PC, but Lost Odyssey isn't? 2 and 3 are Xbox only. Why? Why, Xbox? What are you doing, mate? Fucking doing? When are the box throwing minigames sharp? I don't know, but it's not a real Final Fantasy without them, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, we may as well level up these hands. May as well level them up. The first 3, okay. Is Gears of War 4 where it started just like trying to be... Is the word too mainstream? The right term for it? Ooh, I think we can clock you. Oh my god, guy. Firion's hands are leveling up too. They're getting there. My friend told me he said one of the Gears of Wars, I think it's 4, where I think they introduced like an Aussie woman character. And it just ruins the whole thing. It's like, come on boys, let's go. And it's just like, nah, piss off, get out of here. You wouldn't survive 1 second here, mate. So yeah. A lot of 4 is fighting boring bullet sponge robots. Okay. Alright. So you're telling me it's not single-handedly the Australian woman character who ruins the entire game herself. That's 4? Okay. Or she does as well, on top of that. So, as I say, yes, I know I'm Australian, but my god, we just don't... We shouldn't be in some games, man. 5 is absolutely awful. I've seen Kroby Cat has made a video showing how, like, bad 5 is compared to earlier ones. So... What do I think of Sony's decision on not making physical game copies? I don't know, man. Like, yeah, sure. We're not buying physical games nearly as much, but I think it should be an option. It should be. Because at the end of the day, if everything is digital only, you can go in and you can change things. Whereas physical, you can kind of... I don't know. People do not like the idea of rewriting the past, and we do live in a day and age where people are trying to do that all the time. Physical copies make that harder to do. So yeah, I get it, that not a lot of people buy... I don't know, cut down on how many physical copies you print? Sure, I'm not Sony, I don't run these companies, I don't know how much this shit costs, but like... It should be an option. And I don't think I'm crazy for saying that. Sony's shooting himself in the foot at this point? Well, no one likes it. No one likes it, man. You love Kroby Cat? You bet he's waiting for Revelations for an FF remake video? Kroby Cat would make a better video for OG FF7 and FF7 remake than I ever could. The guy's a YouTube genius. I wonder why he hasn't. But I guess, you know, he's waiting for Revelation. But at this point, I think no one cares anymore. You almost don't need to, because no one's buying it. No one's interested in it, man. Like, I think Revelation is going to be a bomb, man, on launch. I think it's going to sell very poorly. I don't see how it sells more than Rebirth. Like, Rebirth sold 2 million on launch, followed by a 91% drop-off, and then Rebirth turned off a lot of people. Like, that's crazy, man. How is Revelation gonna match that or top that? Or anything? FF Remake fatigue? Oh, yeah. Am I gonna stream it on day one? I would stream Revelation Early Access. You know, I always get these people saying, like, huh, you say all this, but you're still gonna play it. It's like, yeah. I never said I wouldn't. You don't understand why I make these videos, alright? I don't like that these games rewrite the history around the original game. The only way to kind of make the point or show what they've done is to shot-by-shot comparison them. I have to play the game. I have to know the scenes so I can do shot-by-shots accurately. This is not about views. This is not about money. This is about, like, protecting this part of my fucking childhood, man. I don't like that people are trying to rewrite my childhood. I don't like it. That's why I'm motivated to do this. If the motivation was just views and money alone, there are easier ways to do this. All right? There are ways. I could talk about video game series that people in this day and age actually care about. No one cares about modern Final Fantasy. No one cares about FF7 Remake outside of this weird little bubble. It's just true. Like, the fact it's taken them 2 months to barely hit 1 million views on their channel trailer for Revelation. That's a big indicator that no one cares. That's a reason I make these videos. It's because I don't, like, FF7 Remake is like a really crap 1984. Rewriting the history, and it's just around your favorite video game. If my motivation was just money and views alone, that is not enough to get me through the times when, like, half of Twitter is, like, hating me, or people are wishing death on me, or death threatening me and stuff. Like, but if it's to protect a part of my childhood that I'm not going to let you take from me, then that is strong enough motivation. It's as simple as that, man. And they don't get it. I tell them this, and they just think I'm making it up. No, I'm literally telling you my motivation. Whether you believe it or not, that's on you. So, anyway, we all know what I think. So, but that's where they say, yeah, you're gonna. Oh, I just leveled up my cure. You're gonna buy it. It's like, yes, I have to buy it and play it in order to make the videos that I want to make about it. There we go. It's 1984 for gamers. Well, that's my 1984. It's like the FF7 fans 1984, but they do this with a lot of games. A lot of games are having this happen to them. This is just my corner, all right? This is my niche. This is where I'm at. This is my battle. This is my fight. But there are people doing this, like, trying to, like, correct the record of many other games that are having this shit pulled on it. So, Doormaster, thank you for defending OG FF7 from someone who was deeply impacted by the game. No, thank you, Doormaster. Thank you. I mean, look, like, let me put it this way. If OG FF7 had not impacted me as deeply as it did, I would not be making this kind of content today. I make it because I give a shit about it, because it's very fucking important to me, and you don't get to take that part of me. You don't get to do that. And if that benefits, like, other people for who that was important to them too, great, good, I hope it does. So, you can have an objective opinion live if you haven't. You can't have an objective opinion if you haven't played them. So it's nothing but, yeah, exactly, not live. Well, they're gonna say, you can't have an opinion on it if you didn't play it. Oh my god, why did you play it if you ended up hating it? So they just want to say whatever it takes to stop criticism. That's it. In their minds, they can't enjoy the game unless everyone thinks it's good, and no one says it's bad. If someone says it's bad, they have to try and shut down that person. That's how they think. It's ridiculous, man. So, yeah. You wish you could ignore Revelations, but if you're already committed with Remake and Rebirth, you just see how that trash file would end, Twin Snakes. There's a lot of people who are just like, oh god, I've come this far. May as well see how this sorry saga ends. How sad is that? You don't want to play Part 3 because you enjoy it. You want to play it just so you can move on. For closure. It's so crap, such a crap reason. Such a crap reason. But hey, I mean, closure's important, man. You know? You gotta see how these stories conclude. It's just sad, though. It's just sad, Sonny Jim. It's sad, I'm working here. So. You still, hang on. This is an interesting question. You still have those parts forever, even with the remakes being released. Why do you need to defend the originals if both versions can be purchased? Because as I say, these remakes actively rewrite the history around the original. So, because here's why. Let's say you're just playing OG FF7 or talking about it. The remake squad shows up, and they start bringing it up endlessly, and they want to know what. They need to know your opinion of it, and they need you to like it. Let's say you don't like it. You're like, it's just not for me. Why? Why don't you like it? Why don't you like the remakes? Give me an answer. Give me an explanation. So you say, oh, well, Red 13's voice change. Well, that was just stupid. And then that's when they start rewriting history. What do you mean? He was like that in 1997. Red 13 always talked with a cartoon, everyone's a winner type voice. They just couldn't show it because of hardware limitations. And in Japanese, he switches from watashi to oira pronouns, which means that he was always a Disney cartoon wolf. You know what I mean? Like, you can't stop these people don't stop. All right, like a lot of people here's what a lot of remake fans don't understand. My content is a reaction to them. They think, why did you come here and ruin this? Because you came to me first. That's why. You didn't, like, it all started. They don't get that my content is a reaction. It's because if I don't make videos like this, they don't stop. They don't fucking stop, ever. So yeah. Ooh, Antarctic wind. That's very nice. And all this bullshit about Red 13's voice, like, oh, in Japanese, he switches from watashi, formal, to oira, informal pronouns. Look, man, if a 50-year-old Japanese man changes the pronouns he's using, he doesn't immediately sound 40 years younger biologically. It doesn't de-age his voice. Like, this is just stupid, and you know it's fucking stupid. So, yeah. That's why I make this content, because these people do not stop, all right? My content is basically saying, piss off. Leave me alone. And other people who feel similarly, you now have my content, which can just show how truly different they are. All right, they're not 95% the same, you know? Unless it's like, what, like a human and a chimp sharing 98% DNA. I mean, oh, yeah, maybe like that, but come on, guys, come on. So. You don't think it would be so bad if it wasn't treated like disagreeing and not liking something is a hard line in the sand where it violates them personally? Well, that's the thing, Cyanide. Like, it's not enough for you to say it's not for me. They can't take no for an answer. Like, one of my YouTube comments, this person was saying that they were at a party and some remake fans discovered that this person, one of my commenters, didn't like the remakes. So they made their way over to her and they tried to convince her or convert her to the remakes, and they just wouldn't take no for an answer. And they concluded that she just doesn't like remakes, even though she said that she likes Resident Evil 2 and 4 remake and stuff. And then when she didn't have time to hang out with her friends, she was trying to talk to her friends, and then they came back to try again. Like, these people don't stop. They don't understand. Like, FF7 Remake has spawned this rabid cult-like fandom who treat these games like their religion, and they can't be satisfied with just enjoying it for themselves. They have to convert the rest of the world. They have to convert you. That's what people don't get. They ask me, why do I keep making videos about this? Because these people don't stop. Why do I keep making reactionary videos? Videos that are debunking their lies, calling out their bullying, calling out their gaslights? Because they don't stop. And the people who hate my content never tell those people to stop. All right? They never, ever say, guys, can you please just relax on that? They tell me to stop resisting. But they never tell those people to stop pushing. So yeah, I don't know. And the reason they don't tell those people to stop is because they agree with them, because they like what they're doing, because they want the narrative to like bend in their favor or whatever the hell they think winning is. Winning, which is basically Red 13 moonwalking and talking like Mickey Mouse. That's their idea of winning. Why? Like, you pick the crappest hill to die of you pick the crappest hill to die on of all time. So, yeah. All right. And you know what? I might even make that into a mini YouTube video, because people do ask this. It's like, why do you make content about FF7 Remake? Sorry, Kitty, I don't mean this to be... I'm not targeting this at you specifically. I'm just saying, like, in general, this is why. Because a lot of people don't get it. And, that's why. Maybe it's the only hill they got. I can't pick a better hill, mate. Pick a better hill. So... The Borg from Star Trek, if they were theater kids. Oh god, I'm not gonna go that far. Well, yeah. It does feel like you're arguing the Borg at times. It's why I made that video, just like saying, well, here's the script I run into non-stop. And it's just me listing all the bullshit arguments they make against me. And debunking all of it. Alright. Download the files while you can, make that replacement and remakes and replacement and removal. Well, you can't get rid of OGFF7. There's just too many physical discs. Like, we are lucky that OGFF7 came out during the era of physical discs. You can't get rid of it. One of the best-selling physical copy games of all time. And the emulators, it's just everywhere. You can't get rid of it. All they can do is just, as I say, flood the airways with FF7 remake content, and so when you YouTube search FF7 or Google search it, Google image search it, you get a lot of remake stuff, just diluting it. That's the best they can do, but they can't get rid of it. And that's why you need physical copies, so they can't pull shit like this in future, which they will try to do. How many games, like, there'll be games, right? There'll be games that come out in future that are digital only, and they're fucking sick, they're fucking great, but then they get deemed problematic for whatever reason. Well, it's a lot easier to delete, rewrite, recall all of that when they're digital. When they're physical, you can't really do that. Or it's a lot harder to. So, and this is a problem for people in, like, I don't know, 2040 or something, but it's gonna happen. So yeah. Where the fuck do I go? I'm lost. Can they just, like, rewrite this game? This digital game I bought that, like, just plays itself for me? Because I'm lost. Okay. God. It's a good thing this game is digital. It's a good thing I didn't buy a physical copy. So they can rewrite the whole thing, where I just win. You know what I mean? I'm just fucking about here. So I don't mean that to get too heavy. And I do apologize. You know, we always have a remake rant at some point in the stream. It's gonna happen, alright? It's my channel. We all know it's gonna happen. But, it doesn't need to be said. So. And the thing is, I make these videos to kind of answer the question, like, you know, why do I make this content about this game? And then people are like, oh my god, another video about 7 Remake. Yes, I made this video so I don't have to repeat myself on stream. So the answer is there. It's there. You can just look it up and get my answer, so. What the fuck are these? Snoke! Cheat! I'm a giant beaver! That's so funny! Oh, I found a bunch of beavers! Is there a reason I navigate through 5 sub-menus to toggle encounters rather than pressing my right stick? Because it's a free country. Also, because my PlayStation controller doesn't know what the... Oh! Because my right stick is actually the close menu button. For some reason, Steam thinks this is an Xbox controller, and it's mapped all the buttons upside down. So I'm just for safety, I'm not doing it that way. All right, Billy, look, it's your family, Billy. Hang on. Come here. Look, Billy, it's you. It's your family. Mr. Squishy Snookums. Just a little fat boy. Did I wake you up, Billy? Sorry. What are you doing? Oh. He's cleaning me off him. I put my chin on him, and now he's cleaning that part of him. You know what, Billy? Screw you, man. I'm not that dirty. Such a wonderful cat. He's such a good boy. Yeah. So. Alright. Alright. From your perspective, 7 Remake is better than the unplayable trash that FF11 and 14 were? We all have realistic expectations from Square. You're not sure why I think Square... You're now sure why I think Square can just prove? You're not sure why? I don't think they can improve. I just don't think they'll figure it out. But anyway, enough 7 Remake crap. Also, Kill, thank you for the 200 bits. The hill to die on. Thank you. Mega, thank you for the 200 bits. More like Jehovah's Witnesses, am I right? I'm working here! Thank you, Mega. Tell you what, I'll add that to the video as well, if I choose to make it. Add Genova's witnesses. That could be a good thing to end it on. See, chat? You help make these videos. Rainstorm, you just want to let me know you alright. Snork, snork! Shit! Guy speak beaver. Snork, snork, shit! Alright, listen up, you fucking dickheads. The secret passage is in the wall to the right, but a monster guards the bell. There's a bell in the fucking wall. This is so dumb. Oh! 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 Let me have a chat with him again. Let me just get that information again before I forget. There's a secret passage in the wall to the right. Monster guards a fucking bell. Bell's in the wall. Alright. Are you for real? When I'm arguing with people on Twitter, or in my past arguments, I've seen people tweet that like, oh, people act like Final Fantasy was always this dead serious thing. It's always cringe. And then they showed this scene. Guy speak beaver. That wasn't cringe. That was just kind of cute. That was funny. That was whimsical. I don't think a lot of modern FF fans understand the difference between cringe and cute, or like cringe and whimsy, or cringe and funny. I actually don't... Like, let me put it this way. Right now, when that happened, when he said guys speak beaver, I didn't think, oh man, that was so embarrassing. Oh man, I hope no one catches me playing this game. It's just whatever. If someone sees you playing that, they might be like, oh, that's funny. Oh, that's... Jeez Louises. Wow. Okay, that just blew my mind right there. That's it? That's the legendary cringe of Golden Age Final Fantasies these people talk about? You guys are a pack of liars. Washable Bear, thank you for the 13 months. This was peak. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Well, you know what? I think Guy spoke beaver. And he knew that was peak. The Titus Laugh fried their brains. No, it actually did. Titus Laugh is like a... Titus Laugh is like a virus that rewrites people's neural pathways. Thank you, Washable Bear, for that 13 months. I appreciate that. That's the thing, JP. Like, you do this in pixel, it's whatever. If you do this in, like, realistic graphics, you gotta figure out a way where it doesn't just look stupid. You know what I mean? You can still do it. Just do it in a way that doesn't look dumb. Alright. Let's go. We are having encounters on, aren't we? I think we have encounters on. Or do we not? No, we definitely don't have them on. Let's turn them on. Let's do some fights. There we go. Kopo! Your personal belief is that the entire anime community forgot... Can I use ice on these guys? We may as well level it a bit. The entire anime community forgot where cringe starts and begins? Yeah, I mean, they don't... Many just don't get it. They just don't get it. Oh! Nailed it! Behold! I didn't even notice when I turned them back on. Gandalf needed a password. Yeah, was that cringe when Gandalf needed a password in Lord of the Rings? It's just, they don't understand. They really don't. You can turn off encounters in the pixel remasters, Richie. It's just a quality of life thing. Mega, thank you for the 100 bits. If we had a 2-hour spin-off with a story about beavers, then it would be cringe. Yeah, if this game gave me 2 hours of beaver box throwing, that'd be a different story. Ace and Currix, thank you for the 100 bits. FF would have 2 to 3 main story quests, learning how to speak beaver first just to get past this bit. Oh, God help me. Yeah. The Titus Laugh was on purpose, Dante. Yeah, here's the thing, right? If someone kicks you in the balls, and you're like, ow, my balls hurt. It doesn't make it better if they're like, no, you don't understand. I meant to kick you in the balls. It doesn't make it better. It doesn't make it better, mate. Yeah, every single time we get the concept. Yes, yes. Okay, let me ask you this. Like, hang on, let me make fun of you for a moment, Dante. If you go to a restaurant, right, and you order food, and they give you a big old piece of poo on a plate, you're gonna be like, this is shit. Now, if the chef says, you don't understand, it's meant to be shit, do you then go, oh, of course! Oh, wow, thank you for the poo! No, alright, like, this is what Titus fans do not this is what Titus Laugh fans do not understand. You can understand the scene and still think it's stupid, alright? Yes, we understand it. We all understand it, man. We all get it. We've gotten it for like 25 fucking years. It's just that a lot of people think it's stupid. Simple. Simple. Anyway, why read that in all caps? He got his attention. You're sure he will stop now? No. Titus Laugh defenders can't. They can't get it. All right. Their brain structure. This is why I said the Titus Laugh scene is a mind virus that rewrites the neural pathways in people's brains. They can't accept it. In their brains, if you understood the scene, then you have to like it. That's how they think. If you understand it, you have to like it. You can't, or if you didn't like it, you didn't understand it. There is no option where you understood what they were going for, you saw their intention, you just thought it was stupid. You just executed it badly, all right? It's like when you try to make a dish smoky, but it's not smoky. You can't taste the smokiness, all right? Yes, thank you. We know your intention, but you failed at the dish. That's the Titus Laugh scene, all right, for a lot of people. Now, you can still like it, but you have to accept that there are people in this world who understood the scene, but still thought it was dumb, all right? You have to accept this. I mean, we can choose not to accept it, and we'll all just sit here laughing about you for the end of all time, sitting there with your mind virus. But yeah, anyway. And just to really rub the salt into the wound, I'm just going to read this comment. For those of you who don't know what I'm responding to. He atted me. The Titus Laugh was on purpose! See, this is what this scene does to people's brains. There's a reason I said that this Titus Laugh scene is a mind virus, alright? This is not the behavior of a normal person. This is the behavior of an infected person. It's like the disease in 28 Days Later. You know, the rage virus? Titus Laugh does this to people. Look at it. Just really let this sink in. This guy has made an absolute fool of himself. He has died on his sword in public to defend a scene where a character goes, ah ha ha ha, as if that's the Mona Lisa of video game storytelling. It's a mind virus. The scene is a mind virus, man. It fucking makes people go crazy. They destroy relationships. They end friendships based on whether, because you didn't love that scene. Crazy! It's insane. Dante, maybe I'm being harsh right now, Dante. Maybe that seems a bit mean, but you know what? You can sleep in the bed you made. So you did that to yourself, mate. And now you gotta ask yourself, with the embarrassment you're feeling right now, was it worth it? Was the Titus scene that important that it was worth that much public embarrassment? That is the thing. But no, they will. Like you could have found, someone who loves the Titus Laugh scene may have found the love of their life. All right, the perfect man or the perfect woman. You're just super compatible. You are 95% compatible in everything, and then they find out that you think that laugh scene is stupid. Titus Laugh defenders will end that relationship. They will literally divorce their soulmate because they didn't like that one scene. It's like you don't understand the levels of unhingedness you're dealing with people who love that scene. Raging. Oh, he wanted to be embarrassed? Oh, that's true. Yeah, no, he wanted to be embarrassed. He was supposed to be embarrassed. Yeah, okay, well, fair enough. Oh, well, there you go. The only people who enjoyed are FF cultists. You can like the scene, but only cultists don't understand why other people don't like the scene. So, yeah. All right. All right. I think I can beat this guy. I'm gonna quick save anyway. Yeah. You'd hope he's being sarcastic, but knowing most people, they can't accept reality. No. Titus Laugh defenders are 100% serious. They're just insane. They're insane. Now let's do this. Oh, fuck. I gotta drink whiskey to be able to... No, actual cultists, they want you to convert or die. No, I mean, well, some do want you to die. But many are just like, would just want to pester you to the end of all time until you convert. So, alright. Enough talking about. I'm gonna need to drink this whiskey to do this scene. You can't tell me how the last scene makes the game better. The game would be good without that scene. Oh yeah, exactly, Logan. Yes, we all know what they were trying to do. It's just, it was done poorly. It was done stupidly. All right. If it was a great scene, we wouldn't be shitting on it 25 years later. Like, non-stop, for 25 years. You're a girl, by the way, Dante? Oh, well, then my mistake, all right? Because you were named after Dante from Devil May Cry. Hey, Titus, how come the... Hey, Titus, how come the Albed make up only 13% of the population of Spira, but they commit 50% of the heresies, yeah? Yeah, Walker, you're racist! Yeah, that was my... I'm proud of that. I am proud of that short. That was a lot of fun. Silent Observer, Titus Laugh taught you how to laugh at customers. Good! You should. You should laugh in people's faces, like that. Alright, fuck me. That's an adamantine guard ring a bell. Stay on your fucking toes, my boys. Roar! I'm a turtle. Let's do this. Someone said he's weak against ice. Thank you for the backseating. Let's see if that works. Not bad. Oh! Guy for the win, you fucking dog. Let's see what Fire 5 does. What's stronger? Ice 1 his weakness, or Fire 5 is not weakness, but it's level 5. Oh! There we go. The name's Bosch. James Bosch. Ah, Billy! Don't attack me. Billy, I'll play with you after stream. Come here, you. Come here, you. Oh, wait. Don't pause. You little sausage. You're not allowed to attack me, you silly goose, just because my hand was down there. I was patting him. He jumped up and gave me a little bite. But it was Bosch. James Bosch. I'm gonna put you down, all right? Down you go. Lox, shout out to you, Sebby. I may not agree with all your takes, but your passion reinvigorated my spark for JRPGs, and I'm genuinely fond of your content. Thank you, Lox. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, no, you don't have to agree with everything I say. I mean, you can't. We're just different people. But thank you for enjoying it. Right, let's keep going. When he's on camera, he's like, what the fuck is he doing? Yeah. What have you joined? You joined my cat dancing to, James Bond's music. Alright, let's fucking do this. Good night, Rainstorm. Take care of yourself. The drunker I am, the better accents I do. This is actually true. Alright, you Sorry, my chair. This stream is a disaster. Sorry, my chair fell out. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna kill this guy. I might be too strong. I might be too strong. Because that was a bit too easy. But I got these hands! My hands leveled up. Yeah. Alright, guy. You the man. There's something set in the wall. It's the goddess's bell. Fuck. Nailed it! I'm very strong for having turned encounters off. Well, because I've got 4 times XP. 4 times gil, 4 times attribute gain. Because life's too short. And I don't need to prove anything. I don't need to prove to people in 2026 that I can just sit here grinding FF2. I don't need to do that. I don't need to do the thing that I just said. Alright. So, yeah. You think you're strong now? Wait till I fight the upcoming joke boss? Good. Then I'll make sure I'm overpowered. Maybe it's too effective. Alright. Let's turn off encounters again. Fuck it. Alright, I think I understand this part of the game. See, if they're gonna give me these encounter rooms, waste my bloody time, what's the fucking point? Boost 4 times? Damn straight I will. Hey look, I'm in journalist mode. Oh wait, did I just go backwards? See, this is why I need to turn off encounters, alright? Because I have no sense of direction. I went backwards. We got the goddess bell. We can get the fuck out of here now, right? Yes, yes. No, we got it. We got the thing we came for. Just 1 second. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do this. You reckon you're pretty tough, don't you? 95% the grinding. Curses! You've already gotten to the goddess's bell. First you ruined my standing with the Emperor, and now this. The Emperor will never forgive me for messing this up. If I ever go back to the Empire, he'll have my head on a plate of velour. However, I'm still a soldier. If I'm going to die, you're coming with me. There's such minimal dialogue in these games, isn't there? Oh, he looks so funny! He looks hilarious. Unequip anything valuable from Joseph? Ah, he just kind of got... He just got pleb armor at this point. Alright. Let's level up Blizzard on you. Am I too strong? I think I might be. I think I'm too strong. Unless he's meant... No, he's a joke. He's a joke boss. He has to be. Aha! Aha! I may have lost, but don't think that you've won. I've booby-trapped this cave. Booby. Just a little parting gift from me to you. I'll be waiting for you in hell. Oh, okay, that has to be a joke. Character. Oh, fuck me in the scrotum. Joseph? Come on! Get out here, boys! We're not leaving you, mate. I can't hold it much longer. Run! It's up to you, boys. Now you, Firion, and my sweet Nelly, my 5-year-old daughter, who smokes a pack a day. Joseph! Take care of yourselves, boys. I'm going up to the great Irish pub in the sky. I'm going out to hang out with the ancestors, Scruffy Murphy and Mad Glenn. Going out to hang out with the Candyman. Sorry, I could have done that a bit more seriously. Oh man, that was damn. I'm really sad about this. I'm actually really sad about that. Well, these old school JRPGs, they would do this, man. Like, even if you play like the Final Fantasy Legend 3, which is actually like a Saga series game on the Game Boy. Like, there's a part where this kid you've known, like, as a kid, and you go to the future and he's like this heaps tough dude, he's a man. He fucking kamikazes himself on this machine. He's like, don't worry, mate, the scientist put a bomb in me for such an occasion. And he just runs straight into this, like, supercomputer and blows it up. It's like, what? I knew him since he was a child. Yes, he had a time skip as to become an adult, but still, man, you know, these games from these time periods were not afraid to kill off main characters, or they weren't afraid to kill characters. Like, whereas we play, like, you know, as I say, FF14 I had a fun time, but they can't even kill Nanamo El Nano. So, is that a spoiler? Yeah, from like 2013, alright? If you don't know it, you're never gonna know it. You're not gonna start a ROM Reborn today. But like, yeah. So, also, WeQuirt, thank you very much for the YouTube subscription on Sebbywebz TV. Sorry, chat, I know I'm fopping my hair a lot, but it's just, it keeps falling in my face and it pisses me off. It's not me trying to be like Siegfried from Soul Calibur's, from Soul Edge's opening, where it's like, to know, da-da-da, dun 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 dun, touche. I know that Siegfried does that in the opening. No, it's just me, I'm trying to get this out of my fucking face. So yeah. The fake outs in 4? I mean, someone does die in 4, but like, it's like, at one point you're like, okay, I know this many characters aren't dying, so. Yeah. Phantasy Star 2? I heard there was a big Phantasy Star death that happened before Eris, yeah. It was always cringe, some FF7 Remake fan. Yeah, it's bullshit, it's just not true. Well, we all know. You know what, chat? Pour one out for Joseph. He was alright. Sad face. Alright, let's go tell Joseph that, let's go tell Nelly that her father's dead. He was a good man. A good Irish man. A good bald man. And he kamikazed for us. 2 is bloodthirsty. That was... I'd say that's my favorite part of 2's story so far. It was Joseph sacrificing himself for us. Like that I can't... That I remember. Or I will remember. I'd say the airship flying over the towns and just bombing them all was pretty funny as well. Yeah. But Joseph, he was a good bloke. So... 2 has powerful moments, alright. Let's have a chat with his daughter. Oh, I'm gonna be... I could have picked a better voice for this character. Oh, I do declare, poor Joseph. I'll look after Nelly in his place. I know that would make him happy. Oh, Daddy! Daddy isn't coming back, is he? He went out for cigarettes. For real this time. Oh, jeez. Look, it's not my fault, chat, alright? Like, we picked that voice for a while ago, and that's just how she sounds. Okay, that's... Yes, it wasn't appropriate for that scene, but I can't sound like a little kid. Where do we need to go now? I'm assuming back to Hilda or something? 4 is gentler than 2? Good. Good. I want to see... The Mrs. Big Head voice is always a winner. It is, isn't it? Do we need to chat with Hilda? Something like that. Where the fuck is Leon? Where's that asshole? Arr! The ship is left for Palom. Well, fuck you. Give me... What's his face? Sid. Not here, Kashwan. Arr! Kashwan it is! Arr! Thank you, buddy. I'll see you outside. Whee! You love this Final Fantasy? Oh, it's fine so far. It's just cute. Whee! Wee, 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 wee. Oh, back to Altair then, Cash Run Keep. Am I here too early? Oh no! Fuck. Well, I'm here now. The door is locked. I think I need a key for this place. Oh, fuck, how am I gonna get back there? Sorry. You found a chocobo. This is so dumb. Oh, you can't feel sad when you got your chocobo there. I can't do that. I can't do a chocobo, people. That's so stupid. All right, you're going back here. Going back to Altair. Beep. Oh. Wee wee. All right. Oh my god, the back and forth in this game with encounters non-stop is fucking crazy, man. It was ancient game design, so I understand. That was good. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. I should beatbox more. No one should beatbox more. Also, Ace and Currix, thank you for the 100 bits. We all felt flattered by Joseph's death. Flattened by Joseph's death. Like Joseph. Oh my god, Ace and Currix, how could you say such a thing? We all felt flattened by Joseph's death. Like Joseph himself. Yeah, I mean, you know, bit of a flat ending to his story. Alright, let's do this. FF2 deserves more respect. I have to see what's beating it. Oh gosh, we bought that bell with Joseph's life. His Irish life. I'm English, so I don't care. We cannot let his death be in vain, Uwu. You must take the bell to Cash One Keep at once. Okay, so it's kind of like structured like these old-fashioned games. You just gotta keep going back to people, they give you a new quest, tell you where to go next. Alright, cool. Whee! Let's rest in the inn and get all our MP back. That's what we need to do. Whee! Welcome, have a rest, darlings. That was a generational burn. I'm just a messenger in this game, that's what it feels like. I'm bloody errand boy. Worst part of FF4 is the 4th rotating party member. We've had 2 so far, haven't we? But we haven't had, oh, God. We haven't had bloody Leon. You know, the guy on the starting screen? Like the first guy. Arr! Get on the ship, me hearties, and get the fuck out of me town, arr! Arr! Don't need that bloke? Yes! The guy from the beginning of the game, who we named. He's just not here for some reason. Alright, now let's go. Weep. Chocobos started here? Yeah, you don't have chocobos in FF1, do you? God, I really don't remember that game too well. I think I streamed FF1 shortly after beating FF7 Remake, and I think I was so pissed off about Rebirth, that I know there's a section in the VOD where I have a whinge about it. But hey, look, it had to be done, mate. Because it fucking deserved it. Oh, wait, there's the airship. Alright. Will I play GTA 6? I mean, why not? It'd be awesome. All powerful forever. How you doing? What's going on? Alright. Now, let's go into this area that I was at before. Whee! Cache 1 keep. The sunfire blazes brightly. You can talk with it? The door is locked. Oh yeah? What if I do this? I probably could have done that from the start. I'm just playing this game really badly. I think that was my fault. I think that's all my fault. I keep forgetting I can just use items from these things. Yeah. Alright, let's get out of here. Gordon, what was Gordon's voice again? Oh yeah, he's a coward, right?
Oh jeez, I came to retrieve the sunfire. I thought I was the only one left who could open the door. I'd meant to look for Eagle's torch, but it's a monster's den in there. I can't keep going on my own, and I can't return empty-handed. I don't know what to do next. Oh jeez!
You know your way around the keep, no? Do you think you could help us find our way through?
I'm sorry. The keep is riddled with secrets. I wouldn't know my way around any better than you. But I do want to fight, I think. Will you let me come with you?
Gordon joined the party. Wow, yeah, you get a 4th member every single time. Holy shit. Darry Miller, it's been 8 years since you played this. This is my first time literally ever. Gordon, what are you equipped with? That's good enough. Gordon the Weenie. The Proto-Edward. You spoony Gordon! Alright. This is why you never train the 4th one. Okay. Gordon the Freeman. We may as well we may as well see what enemies they have here. I just want to check something. Did I just turn it off and on again? Okay, it's on. Alright. A cure tome! Right, we're gonna level Blizzard. Oh, we're gonna kick the shit out of you. Gordon, you're fucking useless! That's a lot of damage, isn't it? Oh my god, guy, your damage. I'm 100% overpowered here, aren't I? We've seen these enemies before, they're not a big deal. I think we can just turn off encounters and explore this place. Oh my god. If you have Maria unarmed, move her to the front row. Well, I use her for magic. I'm trying to level her magic, because you never know. Trey Uchiha. Oh yeah. Oh, I mean, this is all I really want to do, to be honest. This can be more Blizzard. Level it up. You use her as a dragoon. I'm just fucking about at this point. I just want to see this game. What? Level 1 Blizzard. Soya! Wow! 20 HP, and I'm doing 400 damage. I think they're overpowered. Like, 500 damage is OP. right? That's a lot. Trey Uchiha, I honestly, I just think that was bots, man, because I don't pull that kind of viewership. Like, I think at best, I pull something like 500 on Twitch and 500-ish on YouTube, give or take. I'm not a multi-thousand viewer Andy. I don't know why it was like that. So, these rats look hilarious. These rats look fucking funny, man. That is, they look so aggressive and annoying. How to get this strong? I have 4 times XP and stat gain turned on. I think I can just turn it back to normal. I think we're kind of set for a while. Look, I don't want to be walled, all right? I don't feel like getting walled, but I think I'm definitely way too strong. I think playing with like 4 times multipliers on this for literally everything has been... I think I'm too strong. Hey, it's journalist mode. I'm working here. But I also am too lazy to fight as well. I just want to see what the next story thing is. Well, Moonhues, the reason the last stream I was pulling bad viewers on Twitch, you could argue, is because it was just Warhammer. Like, Warhammer is good for shorts, good for long-form videos, and it is bad live stream content. Warhammer is just not... You don't stream it live. Like, what big Warhammer streams, live streams, do you know? They don't really exist, do they? But for, like... Warhammer works best for, like, videos you kind of investigate in your own time, which is what I was trying to make. Like, that's why I did 1/2 streams where all I did was record video footage for it, and now I don't want to stream it again. It's just, it's kind of done. It's over. So, I'd rather do, like, the streams like this with voice acting, gameplay, first playthroughs. This is much more entertaining. This is just much more fun. Space Marine 2 would be fun, but that's an exception. I don't think Vermintide streams are good. I would never watch someone play Total War Warhammer. I think that would just be incredibly boring. Space Marine's a different thing. There's something about... Well, I mean, it's just like... It's more like a straight-up action-y game. It's fun like watching Souls or God of War or something. So, yeah. And that's why I was determined to get all those shorts done that one stream. I thought it would take 6 hours to do it all. It took like 11. So many lords, man. So many races. And it's why I'm a bit scatterbrained today, because I spent all of yesterday and days before getting all those 120 shorts ready for my editor. It's a lot. So, alright. I'm playing the journalist version of the game, Threadnought. You're damn straight I am. And you know what? I feel no guilt. 40k proves to be a quick way to poverty, homie data. It wasn't even 40k, it was Warhammer Fantasy, which is smaller, or like less good in terms of viewership. Karen, it could be legit. Another streamer recently had a massive spike in viewership. He thought it was bots, so he contacted YouTube. They said no, it's just being pushed to people. You know what, it could be like just maybe I'm randomly on the front page or something. Like when you see streamers, right, on Twitch and they're on the front page, they'll suddenly go from like 50 viewers to like 400. But their chat will still be moving like a 50 viewer thing. It's not that you have 400 people just actively watching your stream. It's that you are now on the Twitch carousel on the home page, and anyone who's on that home page counts as a viewer. Even though they're not watching your stream, you're just one of these rotating streams up there or some shit like that. So, yeah. I don't know, like maybe my YouTube stream is on the front page or for some reason, which I don't know why it would be. I don't do any sponsored shit. I'm just some guy who complains about Final Fantasy. I don't think that's like a big mainstream moneymaker. So, I was the only person on Earth with an FF2 title, that's why. Oh, yeah, maybe I've somehow hit all the FF2. How, though? I don't get it. No one cares about FF2. So, the Final Fantasy guy playing Final Fantasy maybe helped the stream get pushed. Maybe. Just 1 second, chat. Alright, you fuck smegs. Here comes Fire 3! Get wrecked. Fire 5. That was a lot of damage, man. That was a lot of damage. Holy shit. Golden armor. All right, Maria, time to level up that cure. There you go, madam. Good work. Holy shit. Yeah, wow. Firion, let's give you the golden armor. I think you bloody earned it, mate. Wait, it halves your magic interference? I don't know if that's better. Somebody click that? Oh god, that's ultra super journalist mode. That's ridiculous. Good thing I had journalist mode on. Simon the Divergent Star trade. That fight was fucking crazy. I still got to do Claire and Lampmaster at some point, so. People watching YouTube engage in chat less. We put it on while. I just don't believe it. I don't think I'm a 5,000 viewer Andy. You don't get that quickly. I have 1,000 viewers on YouTube right now. That's normal. True Game Freak. Yeah, if I do a Final Fantasy, then that tends to pull a bit more in that regard. I can believe that. Yeah, I have pulled 1,000 on YouTube before with like 500-600 on Twitch. But yeah, no, I am not 4,000 to 5,000. That's like I don't know, man. That's like literally mainstream famous if you're one of those people. That's like Sinner or someone in OTK or something. I'm not at that league. I'm just not. I know I'm not. I know that at best I have a bit of a niche foothold in Final Fantasy and Expedition 33 discussions. That's basically it, but I don't think I'm really big or known anywhere outside of that. Kill, thank you for that gifted sub. Thank you, I appreciate that. OG Twitch watcher here. Yeah, I know, brother. Thank you. You're getting there, Plaster Moogle? Well, the thing is, right, like, my focus is basically, like, 7 Revelation. And once that's done, I can just do other stuff, man. And even if this is the biggest I ever get, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that, man. It's still pretty fucking crazy, man. It's fucking crazy numbers, man. It's fine, you know. Zima Duvant, thank you for the $5. I watch you on Sundays while playing a game. Don't tend to talk too much, but I am not a bot. Beep. Beep! Hey, wait a minute. I recognize that bot language. That's it, Zima. The party's over. The Robocops are here, and you're done. No, thank you, I appreciate that. No, tons of people do. The majority of any stream are lurkers, and that's fine. I mean, I have so many streams open on my off days, and I don't say shit, because I'm just too tired. So, yeah. Ever 17 content in a decade? I mean, it's just chalked, isn't it? That's just chalked, isn't it? I don't think that's, I don't have high hopes for that. Alright, we leveled our queue up. Alright, here we go, chat. It's time for Captain Bosch to kick ass and take names.
Oh, jeez! I'd heard there was a monster guarding Eagle's torch. Now I've seen it with my own eyes. It's a red soul.
Hello, boys! I'm a red soul. It's cool music. This thing must be serious. Looking forward to when I'm pulling 40k views and the chat is a flooding shitfest. I don't think I'm ever gonna hit. Look, let me put it this way. I'm blown away that I can even pull 1,000 viewers. Like sometimes there's 1,000 on YouTube and 500 on Twitch. I'm blown away that that even is a thing. I didn't think I would ever reach that level. All right, you fuck. That's some Blizzard. I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful for it.
What do you mean? You are fire! You are made of fire, you bastard! Why the...
Thunder 8, you're fucking useless. 20 damage? What do you mean? Ice healed fire. Get the fuck out of here. 100 viewers is a lot. Think of it this way, like, give me dopamine. Imagine 100 people who tune in just to hang out with you when you play video games, or just to watch you play a game. That is insane, man. That is nuts, man. And like, it's why I've never thought about being, I don't like being a view count Andy. When I was pulling 7 viewers, that was crazy. It's like, imagine having 5 of your mates, imagine having 7 people come to your house to watch you play a game. When I had 25 viewers, I was like, that's like a small house party. When I had 50 viewers, it's like, that's like a, you know, you can do a small bush doof, you know, like a gig with that. 100, 200 viewers, that's fucking nuts, man. That's a small theater. And it will never be enough, all right? If you're judging your success by your view count, it will never feel like enough. You will never be happy with it. You have to find validation through something else, you know? And ultimately, I'd say, like, do you feel you put on a good show? Are you proud of yourself, man? Do you think you did do you think you put on a fun show? That's kind of good enough. And what else are you gonna do? You can't control your view count. I am definitely too strong. That was 3 hits and we killed the boss. But yeah, you can always improve. Yeah, like if you try to like compare yourself to other people, you're always gonna fall short. And you're not comparing yourself to the problems they have, you know. But if you compare yourself to yourself, it's like, oh, am I better than I was before? That is fine, you know. All right. I mean, you may as well compare with yourself. So 600 people in my house right now. Is that how many I'm pulling on Twitch? Jesus, that's insane, man. That's fucking nuts. My Blizzard leveled up. And if it's not, then whatever. It's because I'm unarmed. But I don't have my view count on when I stream. I don't know how many viewers I'm pulling until I've hit end stream. Until it's over. I don't know. Because I don't think it helps, man. Whatever, if you look at your view, when you're a streamer, if you look at your view count, it's always going to ruin your mood, no matter what you do. If it's higher than it usually is, you're going to be like, whoa! But you're going to think about, like, oh shit, what if I fuck this up? And you will, at some point it will drop and then you'll feel bad. If it's the same as it usually is, you'll be like, oh my god, I'm not growing. Because I'm a piece of shit! And if it's lower than it normally is, it's like, oh my god! Everyone hates me, because I'm a loser! So, you can't win, no matter what your view count is when you're live. If you check it, it will ruin your mood. So you just don't do it. Just don't look at your view count ever until the stream is over, and then be like, oh wow, you know. But like, yeah, it will. That's how I see it. So, yeah. How the fuck do I have 900 people on YouTube? That's insane. Preach had a hard time here. He had no healing and revives. He had to go back to the start of this dungeon. 3 of his party members were dead and Firion had 2 shields. See, all Preach had to do, right, to fix that problem, is just go to boost, turn off encounters, have 4 times weapon skill boost, magic skill boost. All he had to do was this. All he had to do was cheat, and he would have been fine. All right? All right? He can sleep in the bed he's made, all right? He made this problem for himself. What's the point of having these tools if you're not going to use them? See? Notice how I'm not having that problem? Because I'm cheating. I think I was there. I was there in that Preach stream when he was stuck in this tower, and I think did he keep dying and having to reset on different floors? It was brutal. I was like, man, this game is brutal, man. And I was like, wow, I won't find myself in that situation. With the power of journalist mode. With the power of cheating. So, yeah. He didn't use boost. No, I love Preacher's streams. I think he's a fucking legend, man. I think he's mad entertaining. I think he's a great bloody streamer. And I think that if you are a streamer, you should lurk in Preacher's streams just to see how he does it. I learned stuff from him. He's got a great bloody community. He's a mad dog. So you're disappointed in me using cheats for Final Fantasy? Well, here's the thing. I've experienced, let me put it this way. If you just started with encounters off from the very beginning, yeah, sure, whatever. But like, I know what FF2's encounter rate is like. It's relentless. It's non-stop. It's never ending. It's fucked. And we've all, the reason it's off right now is because we experienced it. But do I have 4 times on? No, I've got 1 everything. We're fine now. Fine now. So the thing is, right, if I'm on my own, I'm not having that boost on. But when I'm with you guys and I'm just playing on autopilot, just getting lost endlessly, I'm stuck. Oh wait, what did we get from this again? We've already got the key item. Okay, so I can just get out of here. What's that? That's what I was supposed to do, right? Bombay Boy, thank you for the $5 super chat. Watching you lock in with both headphones for the OST. Moments are like that are what make a Final Fantasy. Well, that's the thing. Final Fantasy's music has always been strong. I mean, like, I'd say one of my favorite parts of Metaphor was when the fairy cast the music spell, and I was just messing around with chat. I was just kind of like stop mid-sentence. I'm like, holy shit. Because Metaphor's song, it just came out of nowhere. Full power! And blindsided me. I'm like, hang on, hold the line. I need to hear this. This is sick. So, I missed your super chat. I got it now. You have to do encounters to talk about the story. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, oh, well, they will. Well, when people hate you, especially in Final Fantasy arguments, they'll just use anything. They'll use anything. Like, here's something they're going to use against me. Alright, for Revelation. When Revelation comes, I'm not doing this bullshit where I have to beat all these side quests before I'm strong enough to progress the story. No, fuck that. Alright, we're going to be here all day. We're going to be here for months. I am very tempted, just as soon as I hit that wall, I'm very tempted to just chuck it on easy mode and steamroll the story. Get the story fucking done first. Because that's my main focus. It's not really the gameplay. Get the story done first, and then come back, put it on normal, and then suffer through all of the dreadful side quests. But the main story is more important. Oh, I missed something in the castle? I need to collect Sunfire in the castle. Oh, fucking hell. But yeah, when I do that, there's going to be people who are going to say, oh my god, he put it in easy mode. It's like, yeah, because I don't have, like, 15 business days to, like, do all the side quests before getting into the next fucking area. So, like, let me put it this way. It doesn't matter whether I'm playing the game on easy mode, easy, normal, or hard, alright? Red 13 moonwalks the same. Like, whether you're playing on easy, normal, or hard, Red 13 talks like Mickey Mouse, like a fucking idiot. You can't change that. Oh wait, Sunfire. Is this the Sunfire? Hang on. Oh! Now, they're gonna say this. They're gonna say that, like, oh, you know, he's ripping on FF7 Rebirth. Like, I did that for Rebirth. So, Rebirth, right, I fought the Midgar Zolom, and I hadn't done a single fucking... Oh, shit, here we go. Hang on. I'll finish this story in a second. Ah! Okay, before I said rudely interrupted, when I played FF7 Rebirth and I did the Midgar Zolom, I didn't do a single side quest because I just wanted to see the story and it was already taking too long. I struggled with that boss. Not because I don't know how to play action games, but because your stats are fucked, man. Your stats are just bullshit, man. It was like doing a Soul Level 1 run against the Midgar Zolom, so I was like, ah, fuck it. I just chucked on easy and did the rest of the game after that. And you know what? I regret nothing. And of course, there are people who are like, oh, he said this, but he played on easy. Yeah, I don't care. It makes no sense. It makes no difference to the story, whether I did that or not. And they're gonna use that against me for Revelation, but I don't give a shit. All right, now let's save here. There you go. But I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna do that because they're gonna complain about that when Revelation launches. You heard FF12 was my favorite. You heard wrong. It's dog shit. So, the piano minigame. Look, I had fun with the piano minigame because I like playing stupid games like that. I tried to play. Let's see. You want to see me actually enjoying a bit of FF7 Rebirth? I'll chuck it on right now. Hang on. Twitter users are desperate to get someone's attention to stroke their own ego. Persecution complex can't be that bad. Yeah, well, I mean, if you live on Twitter, you need that attention. Here we go. What is it? Piano. This is so dumb. This is so stupid. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Wait, rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to be. Oh, that's so crap. That's so rubbish. This is the brilliant content of Sebbywebz TV. So I'm trying to have fun with Rebirth when I'm streaming it for the first time, all right? Like, this is before it got fucked. Oh, Peanut, you witnessed it, mate. In the good old days. The moments before my villain arc began. Oh my god, I have Wait. Look at that concentration. I did it! Oh! Oh, this is the high IQ content of Sebbywebz TV right there. That's so fucking shit. Oh my god. Wow, what a miserable person. Oh my god, what a miserable streamer. Yeah, no, I'm having fun. I'm having fun. Oh my god. So, you don't think I focused on that hard on anything else in FF7 Rebirth? No, that's the most focused you'll ever see me in that game. Like, the boss fights I'm just autopiloting, because I'm like, ah, fuck this. But like, try to play the Sonic theme on the piano, that was like 100% locked in. Like, I can do this. If I really focus, I can nail this. So, Ken Ninja, you fucking dog. How you doing, mate? How you doing? Alright. Check the Chocobo to get to Altair faster. Yes, but it's too late. It's too late. I'm already here. Mate. I had messy hair back then. My hair periodically just gets too long. And then, I just gotta deal with it. Alright. How do I get no encounters? Extreme RNG. So what I'm doing is I'm walking on a really specific set pattern that I've like spent hours memorizing. It looks kind of random, but like it took me a long time to do this. Also, you go into configuration, you go into boost, and you turn encounters off. But mainly it's the step pattern. It's a really set specific path that I'm following. I'm gonna save here and then we're gonna continue because I can't be fucked. We've seen these fights. I can't be fucked. So, what makes your stream enjoyable is that you do seem to have a good time defected. Yeah, I mean, like, the people who hate my content or think I'm miserable, they only see the shorts where I'm criticizing something, because that's the only thing they click on. They don't see any of the shorts, 95% of the shorts where I'm having a good time, and they never tune into the stream where I'm having a good time 95% of the time. You know, they just, and then they see 9 seconds of you and they judge your entire personality based on that. They see a 9-second clip of you and they think they know who you are. I had this back in the Lulu FF14 days, you know, when Lulu's FF14 highlights were showing a streamer clip of me. There were people who fucking hated me back then. They'd see a 9-second clip of me and decide that, like, oh, this fucking guy, Lolo, if you keep posting Sebbywebz clips, I will unsubscribe from this YouTube channel. You know, but yeah, it's whatever. So, you criticize stuff with enthusiasm. Another thing, other people think that just because I'm criticizing something means I'm unhappy. No, I'm happy. When I'm complaining about something, I feel great. It feels like, how would I say this? It feels like I'm righting a wrong in this world. I'm fighting against injustice. All right, the injustice of poor storytelling. So, no, when I look angry about something, how do I say this? Just because I'm angry doesn't mean I'm sad. Just because I'm angry doesn't mean I'm miserable. Just because I'm angry doesn't mean I'm having a good time. You know, like Ren and Stimpy, like where. God, you don't know what the hell I'm talking about because you're 20 years old. Okay, for those of you who are 30 and older, there was a cartoon called Ren and Stimpy, and because Ren's always angry, Stimpy invents the happy helmet. And the happy helmet makes him happy all the time, and it's an amazing piece of animation. He's just like, what's happening to me? And his mouth is like, and it's like forcing him to smile and laugh and be happy. Well, eventually, while he's happy, he finds a hammer and he just bashes the helmet off his head. And he comes up to Stimpy, he's like grabs his throat, like he's choking him, and Stimpy's like, Ren, you're angry? He's like, Dan, you don't turn your right, I'm angry! I've never been this angry in my entire life! Wait a minute. Stimpy, I love being angry. This feels great. Thank you, Stimpy. And Stimpy's like, okay. That's it. That's me. All right, that's me. I'm like Ren from Ren and Stimpy. I love being angry. I have a great time. Because the thing is, once you let off steam, you're not angry anymore. You know? Like, notice how, like, the most chilled out musicians of all time tend to be metal? They tend to be death metal guys. Like, guys who, when they're on stage, they're just like, you know what I mean? You talk to these guys in real life, they're so relaxed, they're so chill. Because they've already let off all their steam. They're like, they're happy. They're happy. Whereas notice people who, like, all the scandals tend to be with, like, people whose brand is that they're the nicest guy ever. Of course they're angry. They can't let off steam anywhere because it hurts their image. So yeah, I don't know. Anyway. That's true of crowds at metal shows. Oh yeah, dude. People don't think this about me, but I love metal. I actually love metal. I've been around long enough to listen to a good amount. Draconic Frost, thank you for the $5. How's everything? I went back to Final Fantasy VII, mastered Knights of the Round 3 times. You're a madman. You're a monster. But you know what? Emerald Weapon fucking deserves it. So, Skeptical Bucket Man, I found this channel recently precisely because of my remake criticism, and I was like, thank God there's someone on this platform full of remake bootlickers who actually gets it. Thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you, Skeptical. Look, you like it, but just be honest about it, mate. You're allowed to like it. You like what you like, mate. And don't let me take that from you. I'm not trying to take that from you. So, the first time you saw me genuinely mad was that stream when I reacted to Resonance. Was I angry? I was pretty annoyed. Yeah, I was pretty annoyed at Twitter because I was already exhausted from burning the candle at both ends, getting out the revelation video, and then Resonance happened, and everyone's like, why isn't Sebby saying anything about Resonance? Because I'm fucking exhausted, and I didn't know it existed. And it's irrelevant. Resonance is irrelevant to the mainline turn-based Final Fantasy debate. Like, that's why. So, but you know what? Like, it might annoy me at the moment, but that anger then turns into fuel to make the next video. And then that person who added me in the Resonance video, which is the reason and that person, by the way, is the reason that video exists. I saw them complaining about me and Resonance before, or so, like later on Twitter in the comment section. It's about Resonance. It's like, yeah. Do you want to keep going? You are the reason that this video exists, with like, I don't know, 75,000 views, full of the appalling behavior of FF Resonance fans about this game. Like, you're the reason that all those screen caps are there, that all that documentation is there forever. Now, good work, mate. And I literally tell these people, like, look, just if you stop being assholes to me, I can't make videos about you being assholes to me anymore. I tell them straight up, and they never learn, because they can't help themselves. Sega Kid J, you're in your 20s, and you know about Ren and Stimpy. You were lucky to watch the reruns. Most unhinged cartoon you've ever seen. You love it. Oh, Sega, Ren and Stimpy is amazing. Ren and Stimpy, when you watch it, you realize, like, why my generation are so fucking weird. To us, that was normal. We thought that was, like, what a normal kid's cartoon is supposed to be. When you watch it today, you're like, how was this allowed? How did this get green lit? This is shocking. This is shocking. So yeah. Yeah. So, and that's just one show. Oh yeah. You look at other shows, it's like, what the hell, man? Courage the Cowardly Dog is Courage the Cowardly Dog is still safe compared to Ren and Stimpy. It's still like the gen after. Ren and Stimpy's like where it all began. That's where really weird shit began. You thought Cow and Chicken was wild? Again, Cow and Chicken is still less weird than Ren and Stimpy. It's almost like it's trying to be weird for its own sake. Ren and Stimpy was like art. Ren and Stimpy was a work of art. You know what else is a work of art? The glass of whiskey that I'm about to pour myself, because I've run out. I'm gonna do that. Like, Ren and Stimpy was using classical music, you know, and it used classical music so well to such excellent effect. And a reason Ren and Stimpy's faces are so weird is because when they were making this animation, they had a rule that you weren't allowed to recycle frames. You weren't allowed to just go back and be like, oh yeah, we've drawn this and we'll just use that again. No, I think they had a rule that it had to be just new frames every time. And that's why when they freak out and go nuts, it's just this endlessly unpredictable cycle of like, you know what I mean? It's so fucking sick. It's actually, it's actual art, even though it's completely fucked. So, all right, I'm getting more whiskey and I'll be right back. Let's do this. Alright, boys. Fucking bark. Just gonna open my window. Wait. Is it midnight? Yeah. Alright. We're gonna do this, boys. We're gonna do this. Two is the first mature RPG of the series, despite people giving that title to 4, in your opinion. This hasn't done anything offensive, as far as I know, or, like, silly. Like, Joseph's death was pretty cool. That was unexpected. The airship bombing both those towns was pretty cool. Yeah, I want to see where this goes. We do need to see where this story goes. I'm sorry, I have been, like, going off on a tangent here. Alright. Sebby's playing FF2. Do you need a doctor? No. I need Final Fantasy. Far more dangerous. Alright. Speaking of which, I think it's time. Oh, I have to tell you this. DROD, take care of yourself. Good night. And good luck. Yeah. Oh, in general, though, Moon Hughes, in general chat, I don't really want to know my view count while I'm streaming. I just don't like to think about it while I'm live. I mean, if it gets brought up, whatever. It's not a big deal. You know, I'm not going to be like, who did that? Who broke the rule? Mods, take him out. Ban him. He said my view count. No, I don't really care. But I also just don't want to know in general. I just look at it at the end of the stream. We'll never see a Johnny Bravo show again. Oh, no way. You're not allowed to do that anymore. Notice how the only Johnny Bravo clip that's going viral is the one where he gets turned into a woman? You know? He makes a hot lady, but yeah, still. Revised Plum, thank you for the 200 bits. I appreciate it. Kilth, thank you for the 200 bits. Thank you so much. But the thing is, Johnny Bravo wasn't really promoting toxic masculinity or anything. Like, he gets owned. Like, and he self-sabotages, man. Like, Johnny Bravo would actually get the girl, or be more successful, if he didn't just overdo it. You know, he comes on too strong, too hard. There's a lesson. There's actually a very important lesson in Johnny Bravo about how not to self-sabotage. All right? Man, I'm pretty. Well, like, what's the thing where he flexes his pecs in the opening scene? He's like, man, I'm pretty. Check the pecs. It's just... He fucking rules, man. He's such a fucking funny character. And he's not a bad guy. He's not a bad dude. He's just a fucking idiot. He's just too enthusiastic. Okay, let's do this. Ah, please, rescue my daughter. The princess felt badly about sending you out on such dangerous assignment. She thought that the least she could do was meet you at Kashan Keep on Sida Airshipperu. The amount of surprise needed to keep a vessel of that size running must be enormous, Harry! It will eventually have to set down somewhere. Eventually. That tells me absolutely nothing. Where should I go? Johnny Bravo is a feminist cartoon? I don't think Johnny Bravo is political at all. I actually don't. I think it's purely character driven. Because the idea is very simple. You know, this guy's jacked, he's handsome, he's cool, but he's got this fatal flaw, which is he's just too vain. He's too full of himself. He just owns himself. He self-sabotages. That simple formula alone is more than enough to write a show. So I don't know. I think a lot of the political shit, it didn't become really obvious until... God, when? I would say 2016 Ghostbusters. where they're all ladies! That seemed like it was the big watershed moment where everyone was like, hang on. But before then, I didn't see it too much, yeah. Okay, where the so you reckon... The airship, right? So, should we have a chat with Sid? It's not here, right? You know, this is a very nice overworld theme. Mondo Nugget, yeah. Sid's in the airship. Alright, let's get him out of here. This is where Sid is, though, right? He'd know where the airship is. Let's have a chat with him. He might know. Ah, fuck! Can someone play the game for me? Just tell me where to go next. He got captured. Okay, Land bridge in the top right or the bottom left. You know what, Solstan? You're a fucking legend. Appreciate that. Land bridge in the top right or bottom left. Top right or bottom left. That's the entire map. Good thing I can turn off encounters. Whee! North of Altair, if you remember correctly. You mean top left, bottom right? Oh wait, that's completely different. Right, let's go here. Arr, get on your ship, me hearties, arr. All right. You know what? Oh, chat. You know what I started watching last week, and I'm really enjoying it. HBO Max's Spawn with Keith David. It is pretty fucking sick so far. You know what? When you look at like 90s animation, it makes Invincible look cheap when you go back to how things used to be. So we want to go top right. Okay. Yeah. Extreme bottom right. Okay, I'm getting top right. I'm getting extreme bottom right. It's one of the... Alright, fuck it. Fuck it. We'll just explore it until we find it. Top left, Asen. You can't... Look at this. Look at this. Top left. Extreme bottom right. Top right. None of these directions are correct. None of these line up. They all contradict each other. Ah... Keith David as Spawn is fucking amazing. No, he's amazing. Like, every single line he has sounds brutal. Sounds intense, man. Like, he sees some cop bullying this guy, and he's just like, is this how you protect and serve? You like to scare people? Good. I need a scarecrow. Just every line is... Whoa. So sick. Okay, we're gonna go down here. Aha! We're gonna go this way. Also, you know what else is cool? All the dudes just look brutal, man. All the men just look horrible. They just look either really strong, or really fat, or really tough, or really evil. And it's got, like, heaps of cool shadows as well. Heaps of shots. The character will be here, but, like, that part of their face is just black. It's just, like... So many cool shadows, so much cool atmosphere, and it's all hand-drawn as well, as far as I know. Of course, when you look at Invincible, you can tell a lot of Invincible is done on computer. But in the 90s, it's like, nah, we didn't really have that option, or we just drew that shit, man. So yeah, great use of color palette. Oh, it's just beautiful. Yeah. God damn it, chat, you and your silly directions. Look, someone said land bridge, alright? I'm going here. This has to be it. Oh, I'm so glad you can turn off encounters. Otherwise, this would be pure, bloody torture. Wait, I went the wrong way? Oh, fucking hell. What are we talking about here? We're talking about Spawn. He's not even Marvel or DC. He's Dark Horse. It's Dark Horse, I think. It's like a whole different comic book company. But Spawn is so cool that he alone is kind of like a carry. He alone is like the face. Spawn is easily one of the coolest looking cartoon characters ever drawn. Like, ever conceived. He looks almost like Venom, but not. Venom and Spawn are very different characters, but like, it almost feels like there's a touch of Venom in how he looks. But he's like some demon from hell. A high-ranking officer in the Devil's Army. So, See, he's got like chains that come out and grab you. He's got guns. Oh, he's so sick. So, Trap, thank you for the $5 super chat. Sebby, I appreciate what you do. Always enjoy your content. Thank you. Thank you, Trap. You all right. Thank you so much. Ace and Currix, thank you for the 100 bits to say up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A. Oh my god, I'm lost. I'm lost. Oh, I found it! I found it! Who would have thought that just reading a super chat and just walking around on autopilot would find where I'm supposed to go next? I did it. The Spawn movie was awesome. John Leg, I think it is. I agree with you. I think that John Leguizamo's best role is the fat clown in Spawn, otherwise known as the Violator. So mad. All right. The artist for Spawn draws Venom as well. Oh, whoa. I didn't know that. It's sick. Todd McFarlane did both Spawn and Venom. I had no idea. I am that much of a noob. But that's pretty fucking sick, man. I mean, I think Spawn and Venom are like two of the coolest looking characters ever. It's funny, you can kind of you can tell it's the same guy, can't you? Because no one else looks like that. Like, really think of the other superheroes in DC and Marvel. I can't think of anyone who looks like Spawn or Venom. Yeah, I'm actually struggling to think that. I've got a pass, so I should be able to get in. Alright, I'm gonna save, then we're gonna get on board. Alright. And I think Keith David's one of my favorite actors, man. Like, I think he's an S-tier actor who only picks cool projects. You know what I mean? Like I never see Keith David in Oscar bait. It's always just the coolest shit ever. Like, it's always like The Thing, They Live, Spawn, Halo, Mass Effect. What else is he in? Requiem for a Dream, or that movie where he's like what's the movie where he's like, "Welcome to hell, motherfucker!" he's always just doing the coolest shit ever. I never see him nominated for Oscars, but I think he's better than like some Academy Award winning actors. You know, he's fucking so sick. So, he was Chaos in Dissidia? I did not know that. You have that clip saved in your favorites bar to Valna. It's so funny, and I love how he leans in for the last moment, like, "Welcome to hell!" And then he puts his face right in the guy, like, "Motherfucker!" It's like such a good little touch, but it just makes him look so intense. Tales from the Hood? I gotta watch those films then, just for that scene. So, alright. Enough fucking about. Let's do this, motherfucker. Whee! The Dreadnought. All right, we'll turn on encounters for this. Let's just see what they got. Let's see what enemies they have. Well, what do you want? Pass. Oh, what? I am terribly sorry. Welcome aboard. Totally not the main character. Well, it's time for the next watch. If you'll excuse me, I've got to go do a poo. Rebel curs! Oh, fuck it. I could probably kill this guy. Blizzard! Actually, no. Let's use the full shebang. I can probably beat this guy. Oh, shit. No, we can do it. We can fuck him up. We can do this. I must be over-leveled because I don't think you're supposed to be able to do that at this point. Keith David is the president in Rick and Morty? Yeah, no, he's brilliant. He's hilarious in that. Wow, you are not... Yeah, see, he's still there. You're not supposed to do that. Holy shit. I was mad. That is one tough soldier. That guy's intense, man. Yeah. All right. Let's go. Okay, we've seen these enemies already. Let's level up Blizzard on them at least. Keith David's in Netflix Devil May Cry? Who is he in that? I imagine he's one of the better things in it. Princess Lilac, welcome in. Welcome in. Do I have Blink Magic? I don't think I do. He was in Saints Row. The thing is, whatever you put Keith David in, he makes it better. Shit. I'm gonna level my Blizzard. Oh, that is rubbish. Guy will be alright. He'll be able to handle it. Maybe fire is what they want. I think fire kills zombies. Yeah, get fucked. You're right, Noob. Yeah, I know, Noob. The thing, yes, he is Goliath in Gargoyles. That, the thing is, he's been the coolest guy in so many things that you just can't remember all the roles he's been cool in. He's just been cool in everything, man. He's fucking sick. I'm gonna turn off. I think we've seen these enemies. I'm done. An iron gate blocks the doorway. The cell is empty. Dude, this encounter rate is actually, like, it's actually fucked. So. This is so funny. I can't. Wow, these guards are fucking useless. They are absolutely useless, mate. Also, they let me in and then they immediately attack me if I talk to them. It's so dumb. Danny, I do want to do Star Ocean Second Story, but it's just not yet. Not yet. It's low priority, but welcome in. Keith David has a memorable voice just like James Earl Jones. You instantly recognize his voice. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I think he's like a truly underrated actor. Yeah, well, he's rated. He's like the people's actor, you know what I mean? He's only in cool stuff. It just, like, it's just not Oscar bait. And really, who cares about, like, a lot of... Like, these days, Oscars are pretty meaningless. I mean, we all know the meme of, like, the movie that wins all these awards, but no one sees it. Like, what's the point, man? You know? It's like FF7 Remake. Sorry. sorry, I'm sorry. No one brought that up. Thief's Gloves. These are pretty good. Those are extremely good. You're gonna wear those, mate. The only guard's weakness is ignoring them. Yeah, exactly. These NPC guards, holy shit. Keith David playing Keith David, having that fight with Rowdy Roddy Piper. Oh, bro, that fight scene in They Live is amazing. Because the fight scene should have been over, like... How do I say this? I would say 30% of the way into that fight, you think it's going to be over. But it's not. It just keeps going. That fight scene between Roddy Piper and Keith David and They Live, it goes for something like 5.5 minutes. You think it's only gonna be like, 2 minutes, and you're like, oh my god, you keep thinking it's over and it keeps going. It's so good. It's just brilliant. It's just brilliant. So, it's fun, a fun exercise to think what Best Picture winners would be like with Keith David in the leading role. I mean, fuck, like, yeah, you could do a lot with that. So, all right, enough fucking about. You've opened the Iron Gate. Hello there.
Oh, Firion. Oh gosh, I meant to meet you at Cashwan Keep, but things didn't go as planned. Oh, Uru Segoy. I'm sorry. Perhaps a blowy Joey will make things better. Oh, well, maybe we can do it back in the castle. Anyway, thank you for coming to rescue me.
Oi! Let's save the thank yous for later. I'll head for the airship with the princess. You find that engine, and toss that Sunfire in. Alright, I'm gonna get that airship ready for takeoff, and I don't plan on waiting around that long. And scene. It's kind of interesting, like, it's kind of like a half FF1, half FF4 here, like, there's a lot of scenes where my characters don't say shit. Whereas in FF4, they'd all say something in that scene. But then, if it was FF1, my characters just wouldn't say anything at all. So you can see them sort of just giving the main character, the playable you can see them giving the playable party more and more of a role as time goes on. It's cool. This is like an intermediate Final Fantasy. One's where it all starts. I think 4 is where it peaks. Yeah. You're pretty sure the 5k views are from the homepage, Pro? Yeah, no. There's no way 5,000 people decided out of the blue, or an extra 4,000 people out of the blue decided to tune into my stream because I was playing FF2. There's no way. Like, I'm sorry. Look, I know I'm pretty, okay? I know I'm an Academy Award-winning streamer, but there is no way that me playing FF2 is that much of a draw card out of the blue. It's just not. It's just not. So, all right. Let's keep going. We got things to do, Sonny Jim. If it was FF14, Alphino would give you 15 minutes of unskippable dialogue about the types of meat pies they make in the kingdom, and why they make it out of that particular meat and not the old meat anymore, and how changing to the meat affected the way the farmers and the land... You know what I mean? Yeah, now it's just too much. Now it's like you can't even enter this dungeon without Alphino lore dumping on you for 14 pages. So... FF2 doesn't command a flash mob audience that size. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. So YouTube must randomly cycle you onto the front page for whatever reasons, or maybe there's an algorithm thing? Because Twitch, you have to apply for it. And I've never applied for it, because I think I have to then not swear. I have to swear less and not drink as much. And I'm like, you know what, mate? That's like asking an Australian not to breathe. Okay? You can't make me do it. It's not worth it. Whatever I get from front page, it's just not worth that sacrifice. Okay? I'm sorry, you're asking too much of me. It can't be done. 'Cause I would do anything for love, but I won't do it. But I won't do that. Oh my god, these guys look really strong. Uh-oh. It's like asking a British person not to drink a warm beer. Yeah, exactly. It can't be done. Right? They put their beers in the microwave. You know, so. Okay, wish me luck, chat. Here I go. Fire! We'll take out the big guy first. Okay. Okay, we can do this. Alright, we got this. We got this. That's the first time I've seen, like, a giant. You know in FF6, when you're in that town where everyone's a thief, you fight those huge giants? This is like a proto-version of that. And then you fight, like, Gygases in FF7. They're also fucking huge. Is this the first time we saw a giant in FF? Or do they have these in, like, FF1 as well? Alright, you're gonna get a blizzard. How about that, mate? How's that feel? This guy's tough. This guy's a big boy. Bruh, this game is old. Play Halo. You want me to play that? Does that look like a game I want to play right now? The answer is no. Alright. I was going to play Halo. And then they had to go and play silly games. Alright. no. Right, let's get back to Final Fantasy. Let's get back to Final Fantasy. What do we have here? I'd say we can keep blizzarding this guy. I think we can beat him. He's the strongest guy we've come across so far. Nailed it! Wow! That was more exciting than Halo Remake! Nice job, Spartan. How did he look in the game? She's like, nice job, Spartan. Starting to believe the propaganda. It's like my whole Twitter feed is her. That's my whole Twitter feed. Like, go away. Germa Cortana. That is actually nuts. That actually blew my mind, man. Germa Cortana Halo. How does the internet see things like this, man? Where's the No, give me a high res image of this. How does the internet see this shit? How do people look at Cortana and how they made it uglier on purpose in Halo Remake? They have. Don't even try to deny it. How do people look at this and just see Germa, and then do like? They've done these things where they like put his face over her exactly, and it's like perfect. Like, there are some geniuses on the internet. Oh my god. Oh, is that Stormfall? I like her content. She's great. That's ridiculous. Oh, what have they done? You know what? They shouldn't have fucked up the Halo remake. They shouldn't have pulled this shit with that. That was a bad idea, mate. Halo fans, they're not going to put up with that shit. So, the power of autism. I know. Her shorts are so good. Stormfall's shorts are brilliant. I've said this on stream many times. If you are a content creator and you want to grow, learn from her shorts. All right? She knows how to do it right. Tasty Tide Pod, thank you very much for the $10 super chat. I gotta super chat this. Have you ever seen the Australian interview where the old miner is asked about his thoughts on green energy? Most hilarious interview I've ever seen. I gotta pull that up. Thank you for that $10 super chat. I don't want to, simply because it then sort of enters political territory. Just, you know, talking about energy, all this and that, you know. All the Greta Thunbergs are gonna come out and say, how dare you. It's too hard. But I will, just one second, hang on. Ooh, ice shield. Let's give it the ice shield. Yeah. But thank you for that $10 super chat. I'll check it out later on. I'll check it out later on. I'm sorry, I'm not going to look it up right now because I've just done too much. I'm getting too distracted from FF2. We need to actually finish this goddamn game. Jean-Paul, glad to catch you live. It's refreshing to have someone with grounded arguments in gaming. Keep at it, man. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. You either play an old game, or you play a game that makes you old. That's the thing. Or a Halcon. When I play this, I feel revived. I feel alive. I feel Kupo. Ice shield is a nice shield. Like, this is how blatantly obvious is it that this is a game? That's what I'm trying to say. I think games trying to replace real life or become friend simulators, I think that's just losing the plot. That's just doing it wrong. Thank you, Mash. Appreciate that. So, it was one thing I really loved about Devil May Cry 5 so much, is that it just feels like a game. Like, it's got all the trimmings, all the good stuff of modern games, like the graphics, you know, the mechanics, the quality of life and all that, the music, everything. But it's still a game. It's just 20 missions and that's it. 20 missions, pick your character, simple inputs that are very easy to learn, but complicated to put it all together, and just fucking have fun. I can see, when I play DMC5, I can see how people have put 1,000 hours into Virgil. I can see how people have, I can see how people have beaten that game like 100 times. It was so fun, and I want to bring it back on stream. I want an excuse to play it again because it's so fucking fun. If I can I kill these guys? Only one way to find out. Devil May Cry 5, its characters feel real, but they're not trying to be friend replacements. You know, there's no scenes of you like. You don't just go to the shop and sit down and have coffee with Virgil for 20 minutes and try to romance him. You know what I mean? Like, it's just pure gameplay. You don't need to like refill. What is it? You don't need to like refill what's her face's tires if they pop on the van or some shit like that. It's just a game. It's just fun all the time. That's what a game needs to be. So I'm missing the obvious path to go around. Oh, I am. No, I'm not. See? But see, this is a game. It's very simply a game, all right? This is what you do. You're supposed to do it. Damn straight I'm still alive, Kenneth. Behold! Oh, God, imagine doing this with encounters on. Imagine doing this with encounters on. Oh, God almighty, that's horrible. Some people would like to date the DMC5 characters. That's fine, but Devil May Cry should not make its game for those people. You know what I mean? If Devil May Cry 6 came out, and it was just some weird dating shipping game, it would, yeah, it'd be loved by, like, what, the minority of people who love that shit, but it would turn off normal people, it would turn off all the other fans, you know? Like what they did with FF7 Rebirth, basically. They made it for the shippers at the expense of everyone else, and it just, like, killed the game. It's like, nuked it, you know? So, Alright, enough fucking about. Let's do this. You see the Dreadnought's engine. Key items. Sunfire? You throw the Sunfire into the engine. Oh my God! What have you done, you big filly? My engine! Okay, we're still sticking with this voice. Oh, ooh la la, that voice! Oh, fucking hell. I mean, she's not wrong. Oh, there's no time, Maria. The ship's gonna blow up any minute. You'll have to give me that blowy Joey later on. We've got to get to Sib's airship. Why have we given this guy that voice? Whee! This would have been considered a cutscene back in the 80s. You know what I mean? It's like, oh my God, it's like a movie on my Nintendo. Wow, this game is so old. This would have been revolutionary for its time. Prototype, welcome in. Or this would have been hype back then. It's like, oh my God, a movie. Why does the Dark Knight sound like a Valley Girl? We picked that voice and now we're stuck with it. Ah, get fucked. Whee! This is around the time Link to the Past was considered a pink Zelda game. Link to the Past. I only know Zelda 1 and 2 for NES. Zelda 2 is complete dog shit, by the way. Alright, we're here, boys. We made it. Let's save. This is a cool overworld theme. Like, this is mad. Alright. You just played Artie Francis. You played Chrono Trigger for the first time, and it's just like you said. Felt like a game, brilliant in its design and pacing. They don't make them like that anymore. Thank you, appreciate that, Artie. Yeah, no, Chrono Trigger is one of the games where it's like, this is about as close to making a perfect game as you can possibly get. It's very close to being perfect. There's just no real major design flaws or major complaints about it. Oh, fuck my chair. It's so sick, and it would have been so fun to replay back in the day because you can just do so many things differently. You can just kill Magus, or you can get him in your party. Like, that's crazy, man. That's nuts. All right. Fair enough, Threadnought. Okay, let's do this. Wee. Wee, wee, wee. I have not played Skies of Arcadia. Hang on, where's the women's? How do you go about deciding what you want to play for next stream? There's certain checklist games. Like, I want to get FF2, 3, and all 313 games done. I need to do that so I can make a video, all Final Fantasy games ranked, all the numbered mainline entries. And I also want 13 to be done before Revelation, because that's like, 13 explains a lot of modern Final Fantasy, why it is the way it is, why Remake is the way it is. Devil May Cry Reboot I want to do, so I can then do my all Devil May Cry games ranked video. I've done 1 to 5, but you gotta put Reboot in there, it's gotta be there. It just kinda, I don't know, otherwise I pick games based on what feels logical, like it might logically flow after the previous game. That's how I used to do it. These days it's like, what would be a draw card? What would be fun? What would be a fun game that you guys want to see me play? You know? Hi Kara, you watched it? The Australian minor interview is fun, but not the best topic for a non-political streamer. That's the thing, when we're talking about like energy and climate change, it's just, like Australians can talk about that in a funny way, but it is very political. I just want to just leave that outside for now. So Tasty Tide Pod, I'm sorry that you donated $10 super chat to ask me to watch that video and I didn't watch it. Sorry. You alright? But I am sorry. I can't do it. Well, I won't do it. So, yeah, it's just kind of like, what would be a fun game for me to play and for you guys to point and laugh at me when I die? Or what's a fun game to voice act? What would be a fun story? It's all just what's fun. Hermzinu, thank you for the $6 super chat. Sebby, I ask this a lot, but when will you play Death Stranding 1 or 2? If you love movies, they'll have A-list actors and directors in it. Oh yeah, I know Mads Mikkelsen is in it. It would... Okay, so here's how I would do Death Stranding 1. When Metal Gear Solid 4 comes out for PC, I've never played it. I'll do that. After that, I'll do Metal Gear Revengeance. And after that, I might start Death Stranding 1. Because that's like... It seems logical to me. I feel like I need to know those games. And that seems a logical order to do them in. So... Oh, cutscene! Cutscene! What was the voice we had for the King of Finnegan? Oh, Gordon! Minwu! And Firion! No! That's terrible! Oh, Gordon. Gordon. Minwu. And Firion. I have one last request to ask of each of you. Please, listen carefully. Gordon, you've grown so strong. I want you to lead our army. Do all that you can to help with Hilda.
Oh, jeez. My liege, I swear it upon my very life. Oh gosh, I'm nervous.
Minwu, you know of this legend. Let's give him a different one. Let's make him Scottish.
You know of this legend? The legend speaks of the ultimate magic that was sealed away. That seal may only be broken when the world stands at the brink of destruction. I believe that time has come. Do you agree?
I do. The time has come to break the seal. Binding the ultimate home is upon us, Haru.
Firion, I'll have you go to Daist, home of the Dragoons. I was told... Oh, sorry. I need a wee bit of whiskey because I'm Scottish. Oh, there we go. I was told that all the Dragoons were slain in an attack by the Empire. Yet I refuse to believe that there are no survivors in so noble a group. If we are to stand against the might of the Empire, I am convinced we need the... I'm going to try and modulate this accent again. If we are to stand against the might of the Empire, I'm convinced we'll need the Dragoons and their wyverns. I'm not happy with this guy's voice. It's pissing me off.
If you combine your efforts, I'm a strong David Attenborough now. The day of our victory will come. This I ask of each of you. Take care of Hilda. Oh, Your Majesty! I've evaporated into another dimension.
Oh, jeez, we should save our tears for another time. Ooh, woo. We must carry out the king's last wishes. We each have our duties. Let them not go unfulfilled. Anyway, goodbye.
My main party does not have a lot of dialogue. We don't say a lot, do we? We're kind of like vehicles in that regard. The Doctor, thank you very much for the Prime. It became more powerful than we can possibly imagine. So. Up yours, woke moralists, and then dies. That's so dumb. A wee bit of deathbed whiskey. Alright. Here then, I guess? Your voices are great. Oh, you get out of here, Kevin.
Oh, jeez. When the Emperor first moved against Deist, we dismissed the attack as a mere skirmish. But the Emperor, he feared the power of the Dragoons. He meant to wipe them out. Some say the Dragoons can speak the language of the Wyverns.
Okay. Where are they, though?
Wyverns? If you go to Deist, you might find wyverns that are alive. A wyvern would be an advantageous ally. You should visit the port of Palom and seek out a ship to take you to Deist. Anyway, take care. Good luck.
Oh god, I can't believe that we've given this guy Gordon this voice. He said he was a coward, so it sort of works. What whiskey do you drink? You want to try Yamakaze, but it's expensive for you? I do Johnny Walker Black. Like, Johnny Walker Red is not terrible. It's a bit rough, though. If you go Johnny Walker Black, it's just, oh. It's not too expensive, but it's just nice and smooth. It's good. How do I feel in the gameplay so far? It is what it is. I mean, it's like turn-based combat, but it plays like Skyrim for some reason. Like, whatever you use, that's what levels up. That's quite strange. It's very unusual for a Final Fantasy to do that. And, yeah. They tried it, didn't work, didn't do it again. Is this Palom? This isn't Palom, is it? This is Gatria. Am I just going the wrong way? I'm definitely going the wrong way, aren't I? Palom is down here, isn't it? I think. A great pirate girl? I should give her a bow? Maybe I will. We've got a good bow. We can give it that. This is Palom, right? Dar! You be looking for a... How do I do a pirate voice and sound like a woman at the same time? Ar! You're looking for a passage to Deist, are you? Well, this be your lucky day, yar. I just sound like a gay pirate. I don't think that's quite right. Fuck it anyway. Arr! You be looking for a passage to Deist, are ya? Well, this be your lucky day. I'm actually a woman, but I smoked 1,000 cigarettes, and I drink I finish 2 bottles of rum an hour, so I sound like this, arr. It just so happens that me ship was about to leave for Deist. Be you wanting a ride? Doesn't this seem a little too convenient, Firion?
Maybe it is, but there aren't any other ships going to Deist. What, are you jealous? You want to ride me instead? Anyway, we're just gonna have to trust her. You can both ride me together. Arr! Me name's Layla, and I'll be waiting outside the city for you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're ready to go. Then I'll ride you how you want, Firion. And Maria can watch. Arr! Me guy, me dumb. Me guy speak to beaver.
This is stupid. Oh, God. Yes, this is me after, like, 1 whiskey. So, went to sleep, woke up, and you're still streaming. You're damn straight I am. Doctor, you shouldn't watch while your kids are around. My channel is yeah. It's basically 18 plus, or whatever the mature age is in whatever country. It's whatever. But you know what? Look, I think I'm a rather good influence. I think I'm, you know, fun at parties. Also, how's my HP? All right, we'll give her a bow. Actually, can I get any better equipment here? May as well. Perfect voice for Layla. It's gonna be so, oh, her scenes are gonna be so bad. Yeah, I think we got everything. All right, let's get out of here. The first Fem Yar was hilarious. That was so bad, man. Yar. That's shocking. Ooh. Arr. You're goddamn right. If it was 30 plus, half of chat would disappear. Oh yeah, I got a boomer stream, mate. And you know what? It's cool. And also, there's plenty of 20-year-old boomers. There's plenty of old souls here. Oh my god, we're in.
Arr! Trust in pirates doesn't say much for the space between your ears. Arr! We'll spare your lives, but your loot will be ours now. And you, Firion, I'm gonna bend you over a coffee table and have me way with you. Arr! Arr! What's this? Is it a fight you be wanting? You really are stupid. Get 'em, boys!
Well, Layla, it's been a lot of fun. But your entire crew is about to fucking die.
Fire! Fire!
Well, next turn, certainly.
Arr.
Get fucked. Holy shit, you're a boomer Gen Z? Yeah, no, there's plenty, as I say, like, I've known 50-year-olds who are the most immature people I've ever seen. And then I've known people in their early 20s or, like, late teens who are, like, they were as mature as a 50-year-old, you could say, mentally. Alright, I got this guy. Like, age is a real thing, but the older you get, the more you see that age is just a number, as they say. Ooh, okay, next fire all, you're all fucking dying. Using your fists? Yeah, damn straight I am. He needs a measly 40 damage and you can punch for 200, exactly. However, look at the AoE. Behold. You were saying? Do you ever have Blue Label? If I was a millionaire, then maybe I'd drink Johnny Walker Blue Label, but it's just not worth it. It's just not, you know? Like, it goes like this, like, 1 liter of Johnny Walker Black might be like 80 Australian dollars. And then 700 mils of Johnny Walker Blue is $400. It's like, I don't care how it tastes, it ain't worth that much. I think the purpose of Johnny Walker Blue is like, it's like a status item. It's like a, if you're a rich bloke and you want to make an impression, you give a bottle of Johnny Walker Blue as a gift. That's like, everyone's like, oh shit, he gave him a bottle of Johnny Walker Blue. You know, it's kind of like a, yeah, it's got like a social function, if that makes sense.
Tar! Enough! I know when I'm beat, and I see you beating your meat to me right now. Well, I don't blame you, because I got a fabulous pair of tits. Anyway, go on. Do it. Do what you're gonna do and be done with it. Bend me over a coffee table and have your way with me. Arr! Whatever you... Arr! Go ahead and do it. Arr! I'm ready. In fact, I'll probably enjoy it too. What are you up to? Am I not getting you up? Do you not find me sexy enough? How dare you? I'm even more offended by that. Arr! What's that? You want to fight the Empire together? Wow! It's amazing how you were able to communicate that without having any lines at all. A bunch of outcasts like us, fighting right alongside the likes of ye. Well, I like the sound of that. Perhaps we can give each other a blowy joy or a handy wandy on the side as well. Arr, we're pirates, and that's the sort of thing we do. Arr. To your posts, boys. Whether it be Deist or the edge of the world, we'll get you there with all the blowy joys you could want on the way there. Arr. Arr. Leela joined the party.
And what a party it is. God, this is shocking. Oh, anyway. Sorry, chat. I think I might have ruined that scene. That might not have been exactly the original Japanese translation, but here on Sebbywebz, it is. Boomerism is a state of mind. Beefy, thank you for that $2 super chat. I agree, and there's something about it, right? You can switch on your inner boomer. If you just get in your car and you're just chilling, and you got your sunglasses on, windows down, just driving down a long road, you don't even know where you're going, and you chuck on some 80s music. That is the boomer state of mind. Dire Straits, or some 80s metal, or just, I don't know, or even some 60s stuff. You will immediately feel like the coolest boomer in the world. You'll feel like you've aged 20 years in the coolest way possible in 1 second. Torsten, I capture the essence of their intention with that scene. Yeah, 95% the boomer. That was 95% the same as the original script, basically. So, listening to me while walking around your office, you're starting to doubt if I'm voicing the script accurately. Oh, God. What do I drive? I sold my car years and years ago. I had a Holden Commodore, I think. Yeah. I'm not a car guy, so I can't look at like random cars and just like pick out their exact make, build, model. It's not me, but I think cars are cool. They're mad. These days I'm just like, fuck it, just Uber me. It's too easy. So, D-Tyrion, you woke up to me talking about channeling one's inner boomerism. You're damn straight I did. Now, where am I going now? Chat, where do I go now? Can someone just play the game for me? Tell me where to go.
I'm lost. Oh, jeez. Down this way, maybe. Oh, gosh.
Deist. Is there a way I can just see that on the map? This island? Aha! That's totally not where I'm supposed to go, is it? It's a northeast island. That looks like an endgame area. That looks like that's gonna fuck me in the ass. Northeast. Alright, I know where to go. This music's so sick. You can just... Hang on. How do I get up there? Aha! Through the South American Peninsula. Aha! Willy. What do you mean? I'm in a canoe! Whoops. Okay, well maybe I gotta go back through the middle. I may have fucked this up. Continue southeast and you'll loop around the world. No, you're right. No, you're right. Of course. What if I do this? Behold, the power of flat Earth. Just like real Earth. Alright, let's go here. Wimmy wham wazzle. Aha, behold. Found it. Alright, I'm gonna save here. We'll go in. What is Gen Alpha? Gen Alpha is the generation younger than Gen Z. I'll tell you what, I am looking forward to the moment when Gen Alpha is like grown up, they're all like 18 in their 20s, and then they start cucking Gen Z. all the Gen Z people, all the people in their 20s who love to tell me how things really were in the 1990s, okay? It's gonna be hilarious when they're in their late 20s, 30s, and then a bunch of teenagers start telling them how their childhoods really were and start rewriting their history. That is going to be fucking hilarious. They don't know what's coming. They don't know what's coming. And then I'm gonna, and when that happens to them, I'm gonna point and I'm gonna laugh. And then I'm gonna say, you two. And then we can finally have a drink and be friends. But not until then. Alright, that has to happen first. Alright. They threw the first stone at me. And I just have to wait a few years for Gen Alpha to come and do that to them. So, it happens with every age. It's not specific. I mean, some things are specific to us millennials, you know, the boomers, Gen Xers, Gen Z, Gen Alpha, whatever. But at the same time, it's every generation. It's just how it is. Like, you change in your 30s. You change in your 40s. It's just, like, look at this, chat. You know, I'm being a salty old boomer here, but have a look at this. Socrates, quote about young people. The children now love luxury. They have bad manners, contempt for authority, they show disrespect for their elders, and they love chatter in place of exercise. That was Socrates. When did Socrates live? Approximately 500 BC, 2,500 years ago. One of the greatest philosophers of all time. Period. You should study Socrates, by the way. He's a legend. Like, this sounds like someone today just talking about Zoomers. You know what I mean? In other words, it's always been that way. Forever. It's never not been that way. So we always think it's like, oh, it's this or that. And then you realize, like, nope, it's just the cycle of history. It's just the 7 ages of man, as Shakespeare would say. So, people have always been people, and they're always going to keep on peopling. So, yeah. The thing is, like, each generation has their own unique expression of that, their own unique way of being a bunch of assholes. But it is kind of like a thing. Asen, thank you for the 100 bits. You have a large map with all locations that have been listed. No idea what your button mappings are, though. Well, I don't know. I pressed every button I've got. I have... Oh, I can change my characters. Oh, I can be the pirate girl. Oh, my God. I'm sexy. I'm a sexy lady. I have no button that brings up the world map. It's just not there. Like, that's the best I can do. I don't know why my buttons are mapped this way. Kill, thank you for the 100 gift. Thank you for the gifted sub. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. So. Diogenes is better. Diogenes is important, but I think Socrates is the bigger contributor. I think Plato is actually, like, the biggest contributor, the more I learn about this guy. I can't believe Plato was even a real guy. Like, that's actually insane. I want to check something really quickly. I just want to see if this is, like, a fact. Is it true that Plato won a debate by flexing his muscles? Okay, so it's not true. It's an internet meme and a joke. The historical... There's no... Okay, so the rumor comes from... So, well, Plato was a wrestler. And I think the word Plato means broad. Plato's not his real name, by the way. It's actually something like Aristocles or something. Plato is a nickname I think he got from wrestling, which is just about how broad his shoulders and how big his head was. We don't even refer to him by his real name. We refer to him by his wrestling nickname. That's amazing. Okay. The social media jokes and memes claim that Plato used to stop arguments by taking off his shirt and flexing his muscles. The thing is, some ancient Greeks were so intense that I could imagine him actually doing this. The fact that we have to fact check this is crazy. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you one thing that is... Okay, so maybe he didn't do this. But here's like a crazy story. Look at this. Is the Lubu story about shooting an arrow true? This is nuts, man. The fact that apparently this is actual historical record. So yeah, the conflict is in about like the year 200, you know, the Warring States period in China. You got Lu Bu. Lu Bu, you know, in Dynasty Warriors, Lu Bu is the guy who you have to run away from whenever he shows up because he's just too strong. So, Lu Bu and the other generals had these boys plant a halberd at a camp and said, watch me shoot at the small side blade of this halberd. If I hit it with one shot, you gentlemen must immediately cease your attack and leave this place. If I miss, then fuck it. We have this big ass fight to the death. He fired the arrow, hits this blade precisely. How far away was this? Hang on, we gotta find this out. How far away was the halberd that Lu Bu shot? This is like a legendary story. 150, approximately 200 meters, using the historical estimates for a Han Dynasty pace. So that's... How small was the small piece of the halberd? How small was the small piece of the halberd that Lu Bu shot? This is like a nut story. This is like... Lu Bu was like a level 100 human. 2 inches long by 1 inch wide. Okay. So from 200 meters, Lu Bu gets out a fucking bow and arrow from 200 meters, hits a piece of metal 2 inches long and 1 inch wide to settle some fucking war. He did this. This is not a rumor, by the way. He just did this in real life. It's like just it's actual historical record. There's a lot of embellishment in like the Warring States period and how they sort of tell these stories, like, you know, like Dynasty Warriors. Like, one guy did not go and fight 100 soldiers. It doesn't matter how fucking good you are. It doesn't matter how good your armor is or your weapon is, how strong you are. You're not going to beat 100 guys in a fight, but they do in these stories because it's like, you know, this is not one of those exaggerations. Apparently, this is apparently a real thing he did. That's fucking crazy, man. There's a reason Lu Bu has such a high power level in Dynasty Warriors and in these stories, because in real life this guy was like ridiculous. There's no one. He's almost like the Chinese version of Miyamoto Musashi. He's one of their boys. Zhang Fei yelled and 1 million troops were scared off by it. Yeah, see, it was probably like 100 or like 1,000 dudes. It wasn't 1 million. You know what I mean? But like this was 2,000 years ago. So naturally, as time goes by, these stories become crazier and crazier. You're telling the story in the pub. You want more people to be impressed, or you've told the story 100 times already. So, you know, people change the shit. There's a reason Chinese whispers exist and stuff. So, yeah. All right, enough fucking about. I just wanted to do that because that's hilarious. Anyway, let's get back here. But this is why it's worth learning history, because sometimes you learn some facts where you're like, I can't believe this is actually real. Or at least it was considered real. Or, you know, it is what it is, you know. Oral traditions are unreliable, but fun. Yeah, I mean, a lot of times people think like, oh, was it really like that back then? Was it, you know, ancient aliens and all that? I mean, I don't think it's impossible that aliens came down like 10,000 years ago, banged us, and then that's why we're kind of half stupid ape, half genius alien at the same time. I wouldn't be surprised if humans are the result of just aliens banging chimps because they wanted to save money on the intergalactic brothels out there. I wouldn't be surprised, but at the same time, I don't know. It's also possible we just evolved the way we evolved naturally. But yeah, I mean, Graham Hancock describes it. We are a race with amnesia, and the easiest example of that is the Library of Alexandria. You know, it's just tragic to think about how much knowledge was lost throughout that. A Library of Alexandria burning down is like the human race having a stroke and like losing a large part of its memory or its knowledge, which it's really sad to think about that. Bumbo Boy, thank you for the $5 super chat. If you like philosophy, the show The Good Place is a comedy about philosophical dilemmas. Very funny, even though I don't normally like comedies. Thank you, I appreciate that. The Good Place. I like these philosophical arguments. I like these philosophical ideas. Like, you can't I don't recommend going and getting a degree in philosophy. I think that might be a waste of money, and how are you really going to apply that? But in your practical life, you can just look up some philosophical quotes, some interesting philosophical ideas, and that alone can benefit you immensely on a deep level forever. So, yeah. What was that crackpot theory, Vic? Well, there's another theory, like the stoned ape theory, which is, I think that's Terence McKenna. It's a theory that human beings just tripped major balls on mushrooms, and that would have stimulated the evolution of our intelligence and our creativity, a higher consciousness. Because if you read a lot of old mythology, it does sound like guys tripping balls, or kind of mad stories they thought of while tripping balls, you know. Taoism, you know, feels like that. Buddhism feels like that. Confucianism is different. That's more about social order. Art of War is just Sun Tzu just being super autistic about warfare and conflict resolution. But yeah, I mean, it's not the end of the world to think that. Getting high made us smart. Well, it makes you think differently. That's true. You know, you think differently about time, the universe, space, and everything. Yeah, but it's... I don't know. I think... Even if you had a time machine, like, where do you go? You'd have to monitor, like, thousands of... You won't live long enough to see it all happen. I don't know if we'll ever really figure out why we are the way we are. Or what we're supposed to do, if anything. You know, you kind of have to create your own meaning to an extent. Yeah. Also, Hurricane Berg, thank you for that prime. I appreciate it. I heard all I need to hear. I'm rolling one right now. Oh man, I wish weed was legal in Australia. Not that I wouldn't smoke it. I just think it should be. You know what I mean? It's like if you want to get alcohol, you can just go to the shops, get fucking brew. Kaino Seizo, thank you for the $6.90 super chat. Found your channel, watching you a lot, and you finally found that people think the same about FF7 Remake. Keep it up. I like the turn-based. Keep up the turn-based logic. You love E33 so much. Thank you. Kano Saizo! Arigato! Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, look. If all you found with my channel is that you weren't crazy about FF7 Remake, that's good enough for me. I'm here, dreaded Viking. I'm here. Alright, enough fucking about. Let's go into this castle, assuming this is where I'm supposed to be. Castle Deus! This is where I'm supposed to be.
No! Go away! Don't come any closer!
Listen, kid. I'm gonna throw you through a brick wall. Bruno Kaji! Thank you for the 2 months prime. Thank you so much. It'd be shocking to learn how much was narrative. Oh, how much of history is actually narrative? Well, history's won by the winners, man. What's my opinion of Neil the Seal? I fucking love Neil the Seal. He's a huge fucking asshole. He's a big fat Gronk. But he's so cute, you can't stay mad at him. Even though he's a fucking menace. You can't be angry at a seal, man. They're so cute.
I'm gonna tell my mom!
Good. I'm gonna bum her. Alright. Is that... I don't know if that kid's real, or if he's like some weird monster or some shit like that. I love seals in general. I think they're hilarious.
Oh! Hey, what's the big deal? You're not the bad guys. I thought the Empire had sent their soldiers after us.
Tell me about the Dragoons.
When I grow up, I want to be a Dragoon, just like my daddy.
Alright, let's have a chat with your mum. I do hope my son hasn't caused you any trouble. If he has, I do apologize, and I offer you a blowy joey. My husband was a Dragoon, the Imperial soldiers. They killed him along with the rest. My son and I are the only two left. In the room behind us is the last surviving wyvern. It seems to be trying to tell us something, but I cannot speak its tongue. Oh, fuck. If only we had one of the pendants, we would be able to understand it. The Cavern of the Wyverns lies north of this castle. The cavern may have a pendant that allows one to speak the wyvern's language. Oh. The Dragoons, they fought valiantly, but the Empire knows no honor. They poisoned the wyvern's water. Oh! Just like Kefka did in Final Fantasy VI, that's going to be made in a few years. The wyverns writhed in agony until at last their breath... Oh, with the wyverns dead. The dragoons were picked off one by one by the Empire. Oh, fuck, it was horrible. Alright, I see. Alright, that's simple enough. I understand that. Let's see what's in here first. Rar! Go away! Give me a pendant, and then you can talk to me. Rar! Okay, let's do it. Blowy Joeys are the currencies of the universe. Angel Rocher knows things and says nothing. I'm not going to say anything about that. This game has a lot of classy women. I know. How good is this sprite? Like, it's tiny and it's disproportionate, but it just looks so cute. It looks great. It just, they were brilliant at making pixel art back then. Like, I love you can just see the hair all on one side when you walk sideways. It's so cool. The tricky thing Final Fantasy has always had is how do you... Well, they transition from pixel to 3D very well. But transitioning from non-voice acted to voice acted has always been one of its weaknesses. It's been one of its Achilles heels. Stop and curse. Okay. A unicorn horn. What do I do with this? Okay, it's like a bazooka. Look at that profile pic. Guy looks so dumb, and I didn't realize that Guy actually is. Like when he said, "Guy speak beaver." I was, oh fuck, that's actually how he talks normally. Voxy, thank you for the $4 super chat. I'm sorry I missed that earlier. I'm Captain Bosch. I found you through the Final Fantasy XII playthrough. Holy, that game was an ordeal. Your suffering is my pleasure. Bosch lives! Voxy, thank you for that super chat. I'm so sorry I missed that. I was just... I was busy doing some questionable voice acting in this game, but thank you. Thank you for enjoying my FF12 playthrough. That game was pure torture. Pure torture. Fist of the Noob, welcome in. FF7 Remake Flashbang. Oh! A winged sword. Oh, we're all unarmed, aren't we? Probably more pixels in a Twitch emote than that sprite. Yeah, but look how much character that sprite has, you know what I mean? You wouldn't mind pixel art in modern games? I mean, there's plenty of modern games that have pixel art. But whenever anyone says, like, oh, should FF17 be pixel again? It's like, no, that's just not happening. Cordova, thank you for the prime. Thank you. And Voxy, I'm sorry for missing your super chat. I get distracted. I'm sorry. You read somewhere that Sakaguchi's only 2 cents left when he left the team when they're working on 10 was that he was concerned about them using voiceover, which is interesting. Well, I mean, 10 has some good... It's got some good voice acting, and it's got some VA that's not good. Or, you know, not great. Or a bit of a meme. ADHD Sebby? I know! I'm lost! Alright, that's it! Fuck this! What do you mean I can't teleport? I'm lost! I don't know how to get out of this building. I don't know how to get out. This way. It's got to be this way. It has to be this way. I saw on Twitter... Oh, this is such a bizarre narrative. People were arguing that Final Fantasy didn't die when Sakaguchi left. It died when Nomura stopped doing his thing. I thought, I don't know if I agree with that. And then I saw one comment saying, Sakaguchi was a hack. He tanked the company with Spirits Within. It's like, oh, I mean, go ahead, try and rewrite history. That's just not true. I mean, look, Spirits Within was, I don't think it was a good film, But there's a reason he's called the father of Final Fantasy. There's a reason that as soon as he's not working on the games, they just don't work anymore. There's a reason that as soon as he's gone, the games become a mess. Was he the only important creative? No, of course. You had Nomura, and you had, like, Uematsu, and I think Kitase is responsible for the aesthetic of games like 7 and 8 and 10 and stuff. You know, you give Sakaguchi full creative control, you get something more like FF9. But to say he's a hack and he contributed nothing, you're just wrong. You are wrong. You're wrong. Now, Nomura's character design's a genius. You know, there's a reason I made a video about how good Nomura's character designs are. But no, I'm sorry. Oh, Luke Bauer, your super chat. When's FF13? I don't know. I will let you know. I will let you know. People ask when FF13 is happening all the time. I will let you know when it's happening. Asking about it is not going to make it happen any sooner. And sorry, I don't mean to say that in a mean way. I'm just saying, like, I get that question non-stop. But it's good. I'm glad I know. It means that 13 is going to be... It's going to be a banger set of streams. Something nearby on the ground catches your eye. Oh! You found a pendant! So... Chris Jack, do I think good soundtracks can carry bad games? You don't often find bad games with great soundtracks. Like, I'm trying to think of... If it's a bad game, it's a bad game. If it's a bad game, no one recommends it. A good soundtrack can enhance a good game to godhood, if that makes sense. Like, a good soundtrack can enhance a game and make it something truly special. Like, Risk of Rain 1, Subnautica, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. These are all good games, but their soundtracks make them excellent games. Yeah, something like that. So... yeah. Alright, enough fucking about it. Let's keep going. And we got the pendant. I think we can bugger off now. Whee! What about up here? Kubo. Ah, well. We don't need to go there. Don't need to go there next. Mixtape! That's pay to win, man. Those songs were already written. Those songs are decades old. They just got the rights to them. Oh no, am I lost? Oh no. I am lost. Mithril armor, we've already got that. God, I'm so glad I can turn off encounters. This game is so much better without it. Alright, we'll do one encounter. We'll see what enemies they have here, right? But if it's something I've seen before, the encounters go back on. Ah, we've seen these guys before. Let's level up Blizzard, at least. Star President Zamuni! Rubbish! Rubbish. There are certain games that I think would not work without their soundtrack. Journey, Abzu. It's a very unique type of game, but you get the picture. Alright, fuck it, we're firing them. This should kill all of them. You're right, Will, but like... let me show you when this battle's over. For some reason, this game does not understand what my button configurations are. Like, have a look at this. Now, we all know on an Xbox controller that X here on a PlayStation controller is not Y. This should be A, and that should be B. Now, I'm pressing these to do those things, but on an Xbox controller, that's Y. Like, do you see how, like, it's like all the buttons are reversed, and all the things that would work for you on the Pixel remasters do not work for me. I don't know what the hell. I can't even pull up the world map. I can't even pull up the map that shows me what the hell's going on here. So, yeah. And if I turn on, what is it? You know, on Steam, you can enable Steam input. If I do that, it thinks I'm spamming up on the controller non-stop. So I don't know what to do. That's alright. I don't mind this opening. Look, the fact that I can just turn this on and off at all is crazy. Ah! No! How do I get back to the beginning? The beginning, not this! The beginning! How do I get out of here? No! I should have never gone through that wall! How did I get it? Oh, I came in this way. Blip, 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 blip. It's not the end of the world. It's a few menus. It's not a big deal. Does the controller have a touchpad in the middle? It does. It's not working. I've tried it. I don't know why it's like this. Alright! That's it, Sonny Jim! Get me the fuck out of this place! I'm gonna rip my penis off! B3. How'd I get there so quickly? Fine, I'll take it. How the fuck do I get out of here? I'm lost. B1, this has to be it. B1. No, that's B2. That's... Oh, fuck, I'm just looped. How do I get out of here? I don't know how to get out of here. I'm trapped. Trapped like a rat in a trap. No. Imagine not being able to turn off encounters in this part. You'd just be fucked. Even with encounters off. Oh, I got what I deserved. This game is horrible. This is our home now. Apparently so. This is why we need yellow paint, guys. This is why we need yellow paint. Oh. Thank you. Thank you. But I am gonna have to kill you guys. Sorry. Why did they heal me? I am confused. Have I gone 5 minutes without getting lost? No. How the fuck do you get out of here, then? This is horrible! I haven't gone this way. Maybe this way. Acid vial. How the fuck do you get out of here, bro? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this dungeon? How did I get that item so quickly, that pendant, but I just can't get out of here? All right. Someone else is gonna pay. You. Chimera's fucking coming, mate. Oh, they're strong. That's not a big deal. We can handle that. Fine. Cure everyone. Maybe Fist Thunder one of them. shit, that's a rubbish cure. Oh, we can do him. We can take him out. They are strong, aren't they? Do I think this game is bad as people say? I don't know how I'm lost in this dungeon. I actually don't understand what I've done. I'm confused. Ooh, this is a tough one. No. Firion, get her up. You, cure us all. You, Guy, you're our DPS. Do it. Almost like you aren't supposed to be here. I'm trying to get out. The game won't let me. The game will not let me go outside. I'm not strong enough for this. Yeah, I'm dying. That's fine. So you mean I can teleport out? I'll just die. It's whatever. Let's see what the game over screen looks like. The party was defeated. Wait. I thought this was a different exit I came out of. Wow, I have definitely drunk too much whiskey. I thought this was like a whole different exit because I was autopiloting and talking to chat the whole time. So I was like, oh, I've gone through the dungeon, I've gone through some weird way, and I've come out in a different part of the world. That's what I thought the entire time. That's why I was like, oh, fuck. Wow, I got drunk and got lost in a dungeon. You're damn straight I did. Alright, I think that maybe I am a bit tired. Alright, nothing a bit of whiskey won't cure. Let's do this scene and let's get out of here. Let's at least do this part. I thought I'd gone, because we were having a wee chat. We were having a wee chat. Look, when you stream, you lose 20 IQ points, and you get into conversations with people for, like, a long time, and then you get lost in the game. That's how it works! It's how it works. Anyway. That's a short right there. No, it's not. It's not a short. It's not. Bad. It's the streamer debuff, guys. It's not good. 20 is a low ball number. Let's have a chat with this. Alright, let's see how the wyvern is when we give him a pendant. Now let's get out of here. Kale, thank you for the 100 bits.
We seek your aid in destroying the Empire, our common foe. Will you help us?
The Empire's poison already courses through my veins. I will not escape the fate that befell my brood, the Autobots.
Oh yeah?
Tell me about the Dragoons.
Shortly before the battle with the Empire, a Dragoon named Ricard set out to find the ultimate magic. Where he has gone, I do not know. There are no key terms to learn.
Tell me about wyverns, you fucking bellend.
I have one last request to make of you. Take this egg to the cavern north of here. Submerge it in the life spring. It is the last remaining wyvern egg. If it is not submerged in the life spring soon, it will wither and die. So please, do not get lost in that dungeon for like an hour because you had too much whiskey. You filthy druggo.
You've obtained the wyvern egg. That's embarrassing, chat. Look, I said I was tired at the beginning of the stream. I am scatterbrained. And I think on that note, we might have to go back there again. At least I know what happened. I couldn't figure out why was I lost? I didn't realize there's only one exit to this dungeon and it's this. So as I say, I thought that, okay, so I got lost in here, right? I got that. And then I'm like, oh, what's that? Maybe that's an exit to a different part of this. And I'm like, oh, I've gone through the dungeon and I've come out the wrong exit. That's what I thought. That was like my thought process. And that's why when I used teleport and ended up back here, I'm like, oh no, because I've gone through a different exit, my teleport is now putting me on the other side of the dungeon instead of where I came in. Does that make sense? Does that... Yeah, I don't know. It's, And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time to end the stream. If I got lost, let me put it this way. If I went into a dungeon with only one exit and got lost, I was basically given a straight line. And I somehow turned around and ended up back where I started. That's not good. That means I'm tired, guys. That means I'm tired, so. Alright. It's been a lot of fun chat. We're gonna have wait, oh, it's Square? Square is how I put what? The fuck do you mean it's Square? Alright, well, at least we know how to open the map now. Yes, well, after 10 hours, I've learned how to open the map by pressing square. That's it, chat. That's it. Stream's over. Stream's over. This is ridiculous. Guys, thank you, everyone who has enjoyed today's episode of Sebbywebz TV. I hope you have enjoyed my Academy Award-winning voice acting, my atrocious sense of direction, my filthy, blatant cheating as I turn off encounters and have 4 times experience and gil gain. And, this has been a lot of fun. Thank you. Guys, it just feels really good, really chill to play a good old-fashioned Final Fantasy, especially one from the FF1 to 10 period that I've just never played before. This is all new to me. And it's been an absolute mess of a stream, but it's been a lot of fun. I need to just sleep a lot, eat a lot, get myself back on track. I might stream next Sunday. I'll let you know. I got a lot of videos I want to publish and a lot of shorts I need to get the ball rolling on. So, Ace and Carix, thank you for the 100 bits. I told you it's Square in my previous bits message that you missed. Did I miss your thing? Square on PlayStation or X on map? If neither work, you give up. Asen, you literally told me in a previous 100 bits that I could have pressed square and I missed the chat. It's my fault, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But thank you for the 100 bits. Guys, thank you everyone on Twitch for enjoying the stream. Thank you everyone on YouTube. I don't know why the hell I was pulling 5,000 viewers on YouTube before, but I think I just must have randomly cycled onto their front page. It makes no sense. I do not pull that many viewers, and FF2 definitely does not pull that many viewers. No one knows this game or cares about it. That is not the draw card of the century. Get out of here. So here's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to play Raid Shadow Legends. Start now for free. We're going to find someone to raid, and then we're going to raid them. Let's see who's live. Who can we do? Oh, and guys, join the Discord, join the Twitter. I will say hello and thank you and good night and good luck to as many of you as possible.